welcome everyone for another episode of Buy a Girl a Drink. I'm one of your few hosts here. I'm Naomi without you. Thanks for hanging out. I am the main person
You're the
main event. It's me. Nothing really special, but it's Buy a Girl a Drink. It's where you guys watch. If you guys want to see me get a little inebriated, you are here to watch the show. I got my drinks ready.
I do not condone this stream. That's why I'm here. Drink your water. Stay hydrated.
I have water here as well. So, but it's fun. I got fun drinks. I do have a menu that I will bring up, but I'm gonna make it a quick intro. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my other friend host hanging out here, and that is Smooth the DJ. How are you, Smooth?
I'm doing pretty good. I may sound like death because my voice has been through the ringer today because I've been talking so much at work. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here.
Got your water, Smooth? I see you got a straw like me. They're very manly and tough.
Okay. And then we got Alf in the panel as well. How are you? It's been a good minute since last Sunday.
I'm great. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I've been dealing with sickness for the last 3 weeks, but I'm doing a lot better. And thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Dude,
did you get down with the sickness?
I'm very down with the sickness.
Okay. Oh my gosh! And then Tabitha opened the door for that.
Look, I don't know why you brought me here. I mean,
well, we needed a comedic relief anyway.
Okay, all right. Well, that's what you're gonna get.
That's what we're gonna have. And then also on the panel we have Alec Baldwin's finger. How are you?
I'm doing well. I am one of those people that has not been getting sick, and it's actually making me scared because I don't want to get sick while I'm in Orlando.
MegaCon?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I'm actually doing that as well. I'm taking all my vitamins because I'm not gonna risk anything.
Did you say actually?
Actually, yes.
Actually?
Actually, you shouldn't be making fun of me. I'm very self-conscious about that.
Oh, well, I figured, you had already had one or two before the show started. So I was just letting you know, it's like you're starting to mispronounce your words, Naomi.
It was called pre-game. It's called pre-gaming, Tabitha. So
you're getting your palate warmed up,
Exactly. And I'll show my list here in a second. But next to Alec Baldwin's finger, we got Dreaming Tabitha. How are you, young lady?
I'm good. I just had ice cream, so that might be why I'm acting the way that I am.
A little silly.
Yeah, I haven't had ice cream in a while.
Oh, but that's a good treat to have.
Ice cream myself.
Sorry, Smooth. We always talk about ice cream or food when Smooth's at this time of the evening when Smooth's can't go get stuff.
It's only 2 a.m. It's fine.
We trigger Smooth's cravings all the time. Poor guy.
I know. We always torture him, but we love to torture him because he's one of our dearest friends. But we got more. Well, speaking of friends, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Smooth. What were you going to say?
Torture. What do you mean torture?
But we love to do it, and you like to get it too. But speaking of other friends hanging out here tonight, we have friends coming in and going. I know Arudai and Sevi Moss will be joining us later on today. I am going to be hanging out here. We're going to be going 5 hours, but it's a come and go type of stream. So just come and hang out, chill. We're going to play a few games, talk about our favorite conspiracy theories, and that's going to be our first thing of the day, guys. But Horny Elf,
tell me I had to do homework.
Uh-oh.
I'm letting Horny Elf. I'm letting Elf go first. So you got what?
All right,
minutes?
let me search the internet real quick. Let me try to throw a stone and see if I can happen to find a conspiracy theory.
Does it have to be a real one or a fake one?
Right. Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'll leave that up to you guys. But while you guys are Googling and searching and thinking hard, I'm going to bring up the menu here, guys. So like I said, it's Buy a Girl a Drink. It's where you guys buy me a shot and I take it. I do have my contractions here. I got my alcohol. I got my drinks that I made. I juiced them myself. So here is the menu that we are having tonight. So the Paleta shot, and then the lemon drop, the Buttery Nip, and the BJ.
Oh,
it makes the return, huh?
I feel like this was so last year. You couldn't get new ones?
The Buttery Nip is a new one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
And then also shout out to Biggles Mets to being the first one to donate. Thank you, Biggles. I can't wait to see you in Orlando. It's going to be a heck of a time hanging out with you guys. So actually, since you're the first one to donate, it's going to be a you call it, because the tip is it suffices, but I didn't see what you would like. So yes. Oh, what was your question?
Was it just the tip?
It was just a tip.
Come on, man.
It was just the tip, guys. So Biggles Mets just gets the tip for that one, and he was the first one, so it's gonna be a you call it. So I'm waiting on you to tell me what you're gonna get me. Oh wait, was that Multi? Was that you giving that to me instead of Biggles? Am I getting everything mixed up? I think I might be.
Well, Multi says he says you're welcome for the Buttery Nip, and
Well, then
Beagle says the BJ is a mess as a hell shot.
okay, so it's my first drink of the night, guys. I didn't make. I did. Wait, no, I do have it. Give me 1 second.
Full disclosure, I'm drinking water, chat. I'm trying to behave for now. Maybe I'll join for a drink later, but I'm staying on the water for now. A little night, so I try to like pace myself a little.
Hey Elf, go ahead and start your conspiracy theory, because I'm gonna go get the Irish King for the Buttery Nip. I'll be right back.
Okay, I was gonna pick a conspiracy theory that was more down to the last 4 years with a certain China virus, but I'll leave that one alone. But
whoa. If we had another platform, maybe we could
but the conspiracy theory of that we never went to the moon. What do you guys think about that?
I think we did.
I think we did, but I think some of the arguments are convincing. But yes. I'd like to hear from the panel.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the information about the trip was exaggerated and or falsified. That would not be a shocker, coming from our government these days. I do like to live in a little bit of blissful ignorance, because I'd like to think that back during that time, our government wasn't quite as corrupt and lying, to us quite as much as they are now. But unfortunately, as I've gotten older and realized that, when people gain power, it's just something they do. But that's a whole other story. But I do like to think that we did. There's just I will say, here's one of my arguments against that we didn't go, was the fact that I would definitely say that America during this time, we definitely were, I would say, more on top of our game. We definitely wanted to push boundaries. We wanted to be the first for everything as possible. And we definitely had something in our lifeblood at that time that said, if we can outdo the Russians, the heck we will. So that is something that, it's not necessarily a provable point, but it's more of an observational point where it's like, at that time in history, American pride was at an all-time high, and a dislike for the Russians was at an all-time high. And so I'd like to think that, yes, we were like, you know what, we got to get there first.
and before anyone else goes, I've got to get going. I've got to stream in 10 minutes. We're going to be playing some Warhammer Darktide, about 2 hours of that. But I will pop back in after that if y'all are still going. So
okay, thank you so much for Horty Alf joining us today. We'll see you. It's a come and go type of stream. So thanks so much for sharing your stream and sharing your story. And we'll see you in a few, dude.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
See you.
Peace.
Bye. Okay, and then before we continue, man, Alec Baldwin's finger, dude. Thank you so much for the generous tip. Oh my gosh, that's super kind of you. I don't know what to say.
Just drink some water. Don't
Don't
do any BJs for it.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it's like you call it. So what would you like? I got Biggle. It's actually his Biggles drink. So I got my Buttery Nip here. So the next one will be a you call it.
You need to have like little videos in between when these things happen. So when you're left and rendered speechless, you can be like, I don't know what to say. Boom. was perfect.
That's a long one.
That's good.
Good.
I give you time to chug.
Oh, I could chug it, but I want to be on stream. So this is for Biggles Mets. Thank you so much. Man, I can't believe it. This is so. You guys are so kind and generous.
So now we have to watch you drink. Everybody, look, stare.
Well, you can if you have a refresher with you, you can drink as well. Okay. That's not alcoholic.
Did you know, Tabitha, this is watch a girl drink, not buy a girl drink.
That's not a happy face.
Yeah.
That looks like it. Yeah, that went down sideways.
It kind of did.
But her eye twitched? Was I the only person that saw that?
No, you're not the only person who saw that.
The last time I saw your eye twitch, we were here together.
Oh, that's when I was mad at you. That was when I was really pissed. I was like, this is going to be the end of me and Tabitha's friendship here.
We had to calm things down.
Surely change together was worse, though.
Because I couldn't figure out a maze because I didn't know where I was going.
Well, that too. And then, yeah, that's true. That's when I was like really upset with you. But if you remember the last Buy a Girl a Drink, I had that massive handle of Tito's vodka. Well, I broke the neck of the vodka and I put it in here. So this is the vodka, guys.
I know.
So if you see me pouring into it, it's like, okay, it's what I could do right now. But oh my gosh.
I might have a shot of this later on.
Yeah, so if I get a shot, you guys can drink as well. That is part of the rules. But if you don't want to participate, it's fine. If you got water, orange juice, lemonade, that's also acceptable. We're all just hanging out.
I've got like 2 sips of old coffee. I'm sure that will probably taste as good as whatever it was you just drank. I might make the same thing.
And then, okay, so I got, man, things are coming in. I got Alec Baldwin's finger. Is there, you call it ABF?
I'll let you choose.
Oh man. Okay, so as I'm
not ready for this responsibility and pressure.
What's your favorite one out of all of them?
That's actually a good one. I think it's gonna be the lemon drop because I like citrusy, so I'm gonna go with that.
I don't know anything about your preferences, but I kind of thought that might be, I don't know, just something about it being, citrusy, refreshing, maybe.
Ooh, no, so this is all like, I put it into a juicer. This is all lemon.
Oh my.
So yeah.
The pure stuff. Oh my.
Yeah. So this
I was hoping for like some shaking of the bottle, flip it around your back, catch it upside down.
Man, if I still work at that bar, I probably could have showed that to you. Whoops, that's a lot of citrus.
Hey,
Mando. Mando, I actually got your text message and I got your message right now. So give me a minute. Let me go ahead and get you going. So we are going to have Untamed Mando joining us as well. It's because it's been a minute since we hung out with Untamed Mando.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep. So, got any conspiracy theories you want to share?
Mine might be really dark, so I don't know if anybody else in the panel wants to go first. Second, excuse me.
My conspiracy theory is that the cake is a lie.
I think diet cake is a lie.
Diet cake is a lie?
Yes.
What is this all about? I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of diet cake?
No.
Diet cake sounds like an oxymoron if I heard one.
Exactly. That's why it's a lie. It's like, if you eat this cake, you won't gain quite as much weight, please. With all the crap they put in our food.
I mean, I say the cake is a lie just because I played Portal fairly recently, and I played all the way through it. But yeah, it's just kind of funny to me that you can sell people a lie and promise them something just to give them like a carrot to dangle in front of them just to make them reach a goal, and then say like, haha, no, you're not gonna get it. That's like probably the most disrespectful thing you could do to someone after they've been through the ringer and almost like losing their life to something, and then just say like, well, maybe next time, and just show it after the fact once you're done with everything. You're like, oh man, that's disappointing.
Well, it's evil, but it's effective. No,
it is.
Yeah.
But what my question is, what makes it diet? Is it like gluten free? Is it sugar free?
Yeah. All the stuff that they tried to sell to us, where it's like your life won't be as bad if you eat this. You won't gain as much weight if you eat this particular cake. Nevertheless, when you start looking at the ingredients, you're like, oh, but you will get maybe cancer eventually. You could end up with diabetes, heart, blood pressure problems, but
high blood pressure.
At least you'll be thin.
We took out all the fun, but at least, we're doing it for your health.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's like Diet Coke, right? People, all the people in the advertisements for Diet Coke are usually very skinny people. And as a joke, people say Diet Coke is the girl's Coke sometimes. I feel like that's some BS anyway. But
oh yeah,
and it's full of like additives as well. So make no mistake, that Coke ain't good for you.
It is a lie.
I was gonna say like 2015, Trump tweeted out, "I've never seen a thin person drink a Diet Coke."
It is true. It is true.
In my experience, I don't think I ever have. I've seen a couple of people that weren't necessarily overweight, but were trying, but weren't skinny, who were trying to lose weight, drink Diet Coke, but they weren't necessarily athletic people either. So I mean, I've legitimately heard people say that Diet Coke cancels out sugar. So like if you eat a real cake or whatever and you drink a Diet Coke, they cancel each other out. This is how misguided some of our brethren here in this country are. I legitimately have heard that. And then there was that period of time where Coke made Coke with vitamins. Does anybody remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, it didn't last very long either. And it's like, really? Like, I want to say, how stupid do you think we are? But I legit saw people drink this. The same people who had that other mindset, who were also considerably overweight, were the people drinking Diet Coke with vitamins.
Do you know where the cancel it out came from? It was the 600-pound sisters.
No, but it's before that. It was before
Was it before that? Oh, okay.
I heard this years ago, living in the South. I've heard quite a few.
They would always
don't you hate on our sweet tea in the South?
No. Diet Coke canceling out sweets. You ever heard that, Mando?
Yes, I did. I actually knew I had an uncle who would drink a big thing of sweet tea, and he's like, "Oh, I've got my Diet Coke. Don't worry, I got it."
It's a thing.
I got you, fam.
It's a thing. I saw that Tara Crystal also pointed out aspartame, and they've discovered that aspartame, that's a substitute for sugar, right? Yep. It's in like Fresca and stuff. It's linked to cancer, so it's it's diet cake. Yep. It's like,
but also let's take a second to realize everything probably causes cancer at some point in time.
Yeah,
these days especially. Yeah,
my favorite is where we need to wear sunscreen because it protects us from getting cancer, and then years later, like, stop using sunscreen because it causes cancer.
Being a very fair person, I'm just gonna get cancer either way. It's
doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. So you're like, I'm just gonna go out in the sun and just look good, have fun.
Otherwise, I look like a vampire, and I don't want to be sparkly.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you seen the Lego set, Mando?
I have not.
I have.
There's a Twilight Lego set coming out.
I saw that. I
saw the commercial for that. I thought it was a parody because I'm like, oh well, this is kind of cool that they made this. But then I opened up Twitter or X and I saw it's like, oh, it's an actual set. This was not on my bingo card for 2025.
I don't know what's happened, but Twilight has just recently made a comeback. I'm like, I thought you died. Like, let it rest. Like,
I blame Shad Brooks for that one because he keeps bringing off Twilight on FNT.
He summoned them.
Yes, he did. He summoned the Twilight fandom. He said the forbidden words 3 times.
Granted, he's 17 years too late. Granted, but it's okay. We can all be wrong sometimes.
I mean, every girl probably went through high school having a crush on either Edward or Jacob. Like that's just kind of. At least in my high school.
I was a little older than high
Jacob,
school
by the way.
When it came out. My thing was like I really wasn't team. I'm not into romances, but if I had to, I was like, I was technically team Edward, but I did find Jacob more attractive. So that was like the thing, but I wasn't always into the extremely hot dudes that were just hot because they had abs. Like that was just one of those things. But I will say then as I got older, I was a little bit more team what's his fake name? Emmett.
Oh, Emmett.
Emmett. Yeah. So I got to meet Kellen Lutz at one of these conventions, and I was like, I thought, I've matured. Twilight's in my past, okay? Like, that's back there. I know that if I watch them again, as much as I enjoyed them back then, I would hate
the writing's
myself.
atrocious.
It's
the
bad.
writing
I loved the books, but again, I
awful.
didn't read it for the romance. I know that sounds stupid, but I thought it was an interesting story. Anyway,
Oh,
fast
yeah.
forward.
Like the actual like the concept of the story, it's really interesting. The writing, like I went back and like read like a few pages. I was like, how
You're like,
oh my gosh.
So when I got to meet Kellen Lutz,
better than this.
When I got to meet Kellen Lutz in real life, I didn't realize that I was all of a sudden gonna like I'm good now. I mean, I still can have my awkward moments, but I thought that I'm doing okay. Man, I met him. I haven't blushed in a long time, but that dude knew how to treat a fangirl. Like, he came over, was gonna get my picture. Like, all of a sudden was like, he was just there. Like, he grabbed me by the waist, pulled me in, tilted his head so our heads were touching, and I'm standing there. I'm in my 30s, for crying out loud, and I didn't know what to say, and I just kind of like awkwardly smiled when my photo's getting taken, and then I look at him, and guys, I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna let the whole internet know. This is what I said after he let go of me. I was always Team Emmett. And I walk away thinking, I'm an intelligent woman, okay? Why? Why? I have not thought about this man in over a decade. Why, God? Why? But he's really pretty.
15-year-old Tabitha just like made a reappearance for that one moment.
He gets you
She
in
had
the
one
heels.
job.
I don't
She
want to
had
talk
one
about
job.
it anymore.
He gets you.
Yep.
Those memories will get back to you. But before, I'm sorry, Smooth, if you don't mind. Shout out to Auntie Amanda, who just joined us. She just got me a lemon drop shot, so I just took that right now. And then Blair the Blair. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good, Blair. He says have one for me, so it's a $20, so that is a Paleta shot. That's what I will do. So yay, thanks, Blair Bear. You're the real one. Go on, Smooth.
It's gonna go well. Yeah, so two things. Did you guys know that Shades of Grey is based on Twilight?
Yeah, it's fan fiction. It was fan fiction based on Twilight. Yeah.
And the author got a cease and desist, so she had to change the names of the characters so it wouldn't be too obvious that it's actually fan fiction. But if you look at the parallels on how shoddy the writing is for that book series and compared to like some of the writing in Twilight, it actually kind of makes sense. And if you swap out the names for the characters, it makes even more sense because you're like, hey, wait a minute. Like they almost behave the same.
How do you have so much information?
I didn't read 50 Shades of Grey. I was forced to watch one of the movies back in the day.
Okay, I was going to say, is this a conspiracy?
Shame on me. I lost a bet, okay? I had to watch it because I lost a bet. So, yeah.
But apparently Twilight was based off of a dream. So that's kind of interesting how Twilight's based off a dream and 50 Shades is based off of a film that was based off of a dream.
It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is kind of pathetic, but yeah. Other than that,
I'll give it to Stephanie Meyer. Mayer? How do you pronounce it? Whatever.
Meyer.
I always said Meyer.
Meyer is the fact that while, it's almost 20 years later, we're still talking about it. People are reemerging with their t-shirts. I saw dudes.
Right.
I saw dudes at the convention, like young dudes. Okay, young dudes with Team Jacob shirts on and everything like that. And now they're making Lego sets. And it's like, you know what? I remember when everything was in the store, like all the merchandise, and I had no clue what was going on. All the girls were talking about it. So then I went to go see the movie. And you know what? It's just one of those things where it's like, it is now part of the universe. Like, it is a memorable franchise, whether you hate it or you love it. Like, kudos to Stephanie Meyer for taking her shot because it paid off. I mean,
I blame Robert Pattinson for being the living embodiment of that movie series still.
I mean, if it wasn't for him and Taylor Lautner, I probably wouldn't have watched all of the movies. And it didn't help that every single movie came out in November, which was around my birthday. And I asked one time, my friends, I asked them one time, I was like, hey, why don't we go see it in theaters? It's around my birthday. Every time a movie came out, they bought me a ticket. I was like,
Hey, we didn't watch that movie for Kristen Stewart, that's for sure.
What do you mean the two emotions?
Stunning and brave. She was stunning and brave. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing that I realized as I got older. I'm like, okay, all the dudes were infatuated with this woman who had no personality. She was rude. She was self-centered. She was awkward, and she's just kind of a horrible little person. But for some reason, every guy in the county needed to be with her. Must have been and then you consider how many attractive women were actually in the school. Yeah.
That is true.
Desperation.
Okay, first of all, Kristen Stewart was a stick in the mud. And she's still a stick in the mud actress.
I can't even tell the difference
She has
between
one facial expression.
She has not evolved.
I mean, no offense to her, but I can't tell her apart from Alyssa McConaughey these days because of the haircut. That's how bad it is.
Who's that?
She's a former Kotaku journalist and former adult star. So yeah, just put it there. And yeah, she picked a fight with gamers, and her and Kristen shared the same haircut for a while. Let's just put it that way. The resemblance was very uncanny.
I don't think that Kristen Stewart is ugly. I think what's interesting about Kristen Stewart is the fact that her face, like her level of attractiveness, really personifies her personality. Like it's just bland. Like it's not necessarily ugly, and it's not necessarily beautiful. It is just like the most Switzerland face out there. Like she could be attractive when they doodle her up and stuff like that, but it's like it's so interesting how it's like she can and she can't be at the same time. It's fascinating what God did with her.
She's like the epitome of trying to balance it out, but never really even itself out.
And I think that's fascinating. Like, yeah, like they used her as this heartthrob, I guess, for the teen boys in the film. But at the same time, you look at her and you think, yeah, but what is it? It can't be,
But it's like Michael Cera used to be for a couple of years, right? Because everybody thought that guy doesn't age. He always was cast as a teenager up until the point where he actually aged and grew a mustache of sorts.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I've recently seen him like in food adverts, and I was like, man, that guy aged poorly the last couple of years. Yeah, well, I was like this.
He used to be in a show called Arrested Development. So he was like a prepubescent Michael Cera. And I liked that show. And when they revamped it to a Netflix show, he had a mustache and everything. He's like, I'm an adult now. So yeah. And it was just like a play on joke because they always treated him as a kid because well, he was a kid. But before we continue, because I want to hear ABF's conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I got a donation from Beak. And Beak, I appreciate you for the donation. He says, I'm broke. I can only afford half a BJ. So it might be hitting me already because I understood BJ as a Paleta shot. So I made a Paleta shot. I'm so sorry.
We'll let it slide this one time.
Just one time.
Just one time, okay?
Do you at least have like bread or something, or French fries?
Yeah, please have something to eat in between.
So I placed an order for food because I'm not going to be driving. I'm getting Thai fried rice delivered.
Oh.
So once I get that notification, I'll be gone for a minute just to go get it. But yes, this is to Beak. Thank you, Beak. Cheers, you're a real one. Yeah. So ABF, what was your conspiracy theory? Oh, wait, you're muted.
You're muted.
Muted,
conspiracy theory. The internet cannot handle what he was about to say.
Exactly. All right. So I'll change that controversial one to a different one. Have you guys heard of the dead internet theory?
Yes.
I heard about it, yeah.
No, I haven't.
So the premise behind that is that the majority of interactions on the internet are not real people. And they're like bots. Yep.
We're in the Matrix.
Really?
And I totally buy into that because I believe that our government harnesses that against us.
Yeah.
I believe that. Okay, I can see that.
Yep. So I don't know what percentage, because the dead internet theory I think says like 80% or something like that. I don't know if it's that high, but I think that there's like a large percentage of not real people.
I can believe that can strongly believe in that. Maybe not 80% or whatever, but at the same time, with the recent article that was released about Facebook and their new vision moving forward about how they want to have all these AI bots creating accounts and interacting with you and all that stuff. I mean, why wouldn't it be far-fetched? You know, they have it on you know, it was on Twitter and everything like that, where you know, people are following all these girls, you know, these girl accounts or whatever like that on there, and they turned out to be false. They were just fake things. They were not real people. And I mean, the fact that we have but the fact that we have apps that generate girlfriends and boyfriends coupled together with AI, I'm not surprised. How old is this conspiracy theory, if I may ask?
I think it was it came out like on some like blog post, and then it was put on 4chan. I think it was like around like 2004 or something like that it came out.
Okay, so it's been around for a while.
Early,
okay.
Very
Yeah.
early, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said 4chan. I was like, oh, that's old.
No, it's even older than 4chan. I want to say it was like some forum post. You can actually dig up the origins of it. It's still out there. And then it was echoed on 4chan, and that's where everybody picked it up and started
spreading it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can confirm that I have met Jessica, I have met Smoo, I've met Nomi, I've met Mando, all in person. So I can confirm that they're real. But Alec Baldwin's finger, I've only heard the rumors.
Hey,
he's real.
met
I
in Dallas.
actually had lunch with Tabitha, so
That's right. I have a whole video on it, so I have documented evidence. It's out there for the world to see.
We are real.
Yes.
Surely.
No, we really are.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Multi saw ABF. I mean, saw Tabitha. So yeah, I can definitely confirm.
Yeah.
Majority of people in here are real.
Majority of the people are real.
We all are.
Hey, we can't confirm
like,
everybody.
I mean, Smoo, you have to love all of the German memes I send you on Instagram. Like, I have to be real.
I'm starting to get a bit concerned where you find these things at times.
They're everywhere.
My social media reels are fine, right? Tabitha and Nomi,
Sure.
I send you guys stuff all the time too.
Yeah, you do. I'm like, no, Amanda's the only person I haven't met yet.
You're missing out. You're
I
missing
know.
out. It was
Is
a
she
treat.
real?
We were probably the hottest mess in that restaurant. Like
We had people like turning their heads because we were laughing so hard. They're like, who are these people?
oh my gosh, that was when we made your artwork.
Yes.
We made his what was it? Your Hacienda
Hacienda
Jew.
Jew.
My Hacienda Jew. I actually
I didn't remember the word.
I actually have that artwork because I thought I was gonna get a video out of it. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. So
I did make a video out of it.
you did?
And then yes, because you sent me a video of yourself opening it up and reacting to it, and then you sent it to me, and I included it. I'm gonna send you.
I haven't seen it.
What are you talking about?
I've never seen that video.
I bet you commented on it. Hang on.
I did?
I think so.
I think no.
Let me go in the
you need to have some water. Water.
Yeah.
I can go get a bottle of water.
Yeah.
I think Nomi's not real anymore.
Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you?
Who are you?
Send it to me because I want to rewatch it because I love it.
Let's face it, ABF is real, guys. He forced you to watch Rings of Power. Okay.
Oh my!
I just want to put that out there, especially Jessica and some other people. But I'm not gonna
Rings of Power is a fever dream that someone wasn't high for. They were high off their own farts.
No,
here's another conspiracy for you. Rings of Power is a tax write-off.
It is.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh.
In order to maintain the rights, they had to make something.
Yep.
Oh. What do you mean maintain the rights? They barely got any of the rights and then made
So-
The ones they had.
The ones
At
they
least.
have, yes. You have when you have the certain rights with the Tolkien estate. So what Tolkien did is he separated his book rights, his movie rights, his radio rights, and his like animation rights or something. And the Tolkien Society or the Tolkien estate has the book rights mainly, and then some of these other companies have different rights, and if they don't make content, they lose those rights.
And why do you think War of the Rohirrim was a thing?
I was so excited. I was so looking forward to it because it combines two of my favorite things, Lord of the Rings and anime. And I was like, oh, they're gonna do great. And I cried.
Have you seen it?
I've seen some of it, and the parts that I've seen, I'm like, I don't know if I can stomach going through this. I got through 3 episodes of the first season of Rings of Power, and I threw up, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, you managed to get through more than me. It's the same with Rings of Power. I watched 1 episode. I was like, nope.
I watched a couple of episodes, and it was basically just something that I could just have on in the background while I drew. The plot was not so deep that I needed to pay attention. So it was just kind of something pleasant to have in the background as I just drew something else.
I honestly think that they tried as hard as they could to bastardize it.
Oh, I think so too.
Deliberately.
With the rights they actually have, they could have done a lot. They could have done so much with the rights they actually had, but they didn't want to.
They chose violence instead.
They chose violence.
Very expensive thing that they made too.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Everything went into advertising and marketing.
They spent what, $250 million on the rights, and then they spent like 500 plus to make the series.
Well, it doesn't show because they have
their armor
underneath.
Yeah, everything just looks like it's been printed on.
Well, it looks like they got their armor from like a printed shop on Temu.
Yeah,
they did. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
In the original trilogy, they had actual blacksmiths make armor on site.
And made the chainmail links individually, like one by one, and laced them together. Yeah, that's passion. That's
Yep. I mean, if you look at House of the Dragon in comparison, which was like a fraction of that cost, or like Godzilla -1, for example, you ask yourself, like, where does all that money go? Like, some executive was pocketing a lot of that money.
Oh, I think that it was to pay for the food. I think those people were eating good.
Oh, so that's why Ariana Grande lost so much weight. They gave all the food to them.
The budget money was gone for the food.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. That explains why Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo do a competition who loses weight faster. It all makes sense now.
Well, the thing is, Wicked is done with production. They can eat a sandwich again, so
they're contractually obligated.
You'd think, yeah.
They've forgotten how to eat.
What is this food speaking?
Are they real?
No,
what's Mando's conspiracy? What's Mando's conspiracy?
I have several. Let's see.
She's like, let me open my binder real quick.
Do you guys want the Bermuda Triangle, the Alaskan Triangle, or the conspiracy that none of the movie stars are actually real people? They're all just the same person in different skin suits.
The Alaskan Triangle.
Well, the government is lizard. Well, have you heard that the government is called lizard people?
Yes, it's basically along the same lines of that, but it's the celebrities. So, but you've never heard of the Alaskan Triangle?
No, only the famous Bermuda.
It's so there's several theories. One of them is that the Alaskan Triangle is connected to the Bermuda Triangle by a tunnel through the earth. But basically, I know, right? So the Alaskan Triangle is basically the same thing as the Bermuda Triangle, but a lot of hikers go missing. A lot of weird phenomenon goes missing, or goes missing. A lot of weird phenomenon happens. There's strange lights, like not just the Aurora Borealis, but there's strange lights that sometimes they think they see UFOs. There's been a lot of Bigfoot sightings. The Alaskan Triangle is very fascinating when you want to look into it.
Okay, so the inland version of Bermuda Triangle, where like how high up in Alaska is where is it at? Juneau or something?
Well, it's let me look it up, and I will.
Show me the facts. I've never heard of the Alaskan Triangle.
Yup. It's crazy. When I actually, the first time I heard of it was on, like, I think a History Channel or Discovery Channel documentary about it.
There's more than one triangle.
Yes, there is.
Only two. Only two.
Yeah, right with the Alaskan Triangle, at least 20,000 people have just vanished off the face of the earth.
20,000.
So did they get replaced with lizard people? Is that what you're
Right
saying?
there it is.
Yeah,
Maybe.
sounds like it, right?
The lizard
I
people
mean-
kidnapped them and then replaced.
Because we can all vouch that we've met each other, but can we vouch that we're not lizard people?
I'm not a lizard person.
I'm
I
not
mean,
scaling, so
I don't believe you, Nomi.
That's exactly what a lizard person would say.
No, I don't close my eyes like horizontally or vertically.
Hey, that guy in Men in Black was able to hide it for a little while.
Speaking of lizard
I
people,
see-
we got one joining us right now. Hi, Moss.
Lizard.
wow.
Oh, I haven't met Moss in real life, so I cannot confirm if
Moss.
he is a
Oh.
real person.
But no, I sent
Moss,
you a
muted.
picture of the Alaskan
Moss,
Triangle on
Moss,
Twitter.
Moss, you're muted. You're muted,
You're
Moss.
Oh,
It's
he had
okay,
his
it
Windows update yesterday, just like everyone else.
It happened to me.
Damn Windows.
Yeah, no,
But yeah,
I
I got it, Mando.
Okay.
So I'll bring that up in a second.
Can you hear
I
me?
wanna Yes.
Ah, look at that. I was muted, so I couldn't defend myself against the
It's the banana man.
So you are a lizard person.
Well, yeah, it's too late for me to defend myself, so you know. I
thought
guess
saw
I'll
a
just live
tail.
with it. Yeah, that might be well, it's I will neither confirm nor deny that.
But hi, Moss. Thanks for joining.
Hey, absolutely. Good to see you guys.
Yes,
I think Mando and Alec Baldwin's finger, I think this is the first time I've been on stream with you two.
think so. I think I've
Yeah.
seen you around in the spheres, but
Yeah.
it also
Yeah.
doesn't help that I've been in hiding for the last like 4 months.
Something a lizard person would say.
Are you hibernating?
It's been cold outside.
Ooh, too cold.
Yes,
cold for
technically I've been
comfort.
hibernating.
I saw
Do
my first
lizards-
lizard today, so
Do lizards hibernate?
Things are getting warm
Some
again.
do. I think the
Yeah.
alligators do.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
All right.
But we can all confirm that we went on the plane with the lady that says that MF is not real, right? We all went on the plane with her.
That's true. So maybe that might have been Mando or Moss.
Again, neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, God.
But I did get her phone number.
Ooh. You're going to take her to your favorite like spot to
Okay.
get grilled?
Yeah, I'll show her underneath my favorite rock.
Don't tell her.
Ooh.
Don't tell her about Eruda's Craigslist, by the way.
Speaking of which, you you reminded me, Smoo. So the goal today, if I can make it to $1,000, I get to give Arudai a surprise. I was gonna say it out loud, but I don't want it to get clipped. But
It's
yes,
not you getting punished. It is a friend.
it's Arudai getting punished. It involves whipping cream.
Oh no.
I thought
Yes.
I don't know if you've worded this thing on purpose, but you're like, I get to give Arudai a surprise. It's involved
It's the
whipping
cream.
cream.
so.
It's
I going back to the 50 Shades of Grey conversation. I thought you were gonna pause on whipping, and I was like, wait a second.
yeah,
I
No,
didn't want to point it out, but yes.
yeah.
Are
it
you
kinda-
are you gonna make him huevos con weenies?
Oh, Tabitha, he laughed so hard on Monday when I told him about
That
what
was-
Yeah.
Weenies.
See,
That-
there's something about it when you add the H to it. It just makes us laugh.
It's so funny. That's probably the funniest thing you've ever said. And it's just it's just food.
Yeah,
I don't
every,
understand why it's such
every-
a funny thing.
every time you say it, I laugh. Like it's just
I'm almost tempted to play that shot of Eruda saying a certain word.
Well,
Is
we're
it creamy a-hole? Is that the short?
oh, something like that. I got two things both from ABF and from Mando, but I'm going to bring up ABS because it's irrelevant what we're talking about.
it's irrelevant.
It's
she meant to
relevant.
say
My
relevant.
God,
I think she meant to say it's relevant.
She's been
Wait.
drinking. Give her a break.
give me a minute.
Say, thanks a lot, Noe.
Wait a minute.
Tell us how you really feel about our conversation. You're the one who asked for our conspiracy theories.
I
But
did.
also, Tabitha, one of the important people who's disappeared in the Alaskan Triangle is House Majority Leader Hale Boggs.
Oh, so
What?
it's
Pie in the
important.
face.
Mm-hmm.
This is the greatest.
Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen?
Meet him first with a pie in the face.
Wow. Where'd that guy go? He just disappeared like a ninja.
They took him out.
Genius.
That's what I'm planning to do to Arudai, guys. I'm gonna give him a surprise. Just like I'm not gonna say anything else because I know it's gonna be out of context. I was gonna say I was gonna come up from behind, but
Well,
but
see,
no. I know, I realize that, but that's the goal. I'm gonna go ahead and give Arudai a little.
Now, has he consented to this?
He has. Yeah,
Okay.
he and I have talked
because
about
that would be the
this.
best part, where it's like we're all at MegaCon, and all of a sudden nobody just hits him in the face with this pie, and we're like, "Whoa, that came out of nowhere."
I mean,
mental support.
it's not like someone has been accused of pushing someone else down some stairs or anything like that.
That is true.
True. It's true. I
But-
still suffer.
And I'm hoping I won't be able to do that again this year, falling down a flight of stairs.
It's tradition now. We've talked about it so much. It's tradition.
Let me just for the full context for those who don't know what Arudai was talking about. Let me share my screen real quick. There you go. I hope audio is working.
Yes.
Instead of Frosty.
God damn it. I didn't mean to, Frosty. You
Too
just
late.
changed it, you creamy asshole.
Look at his face. He's so embarrassed.
I swear, Arudai says things to say things at times.
It's like he starts sentences and has no idea where they're going.
Yeah.
And he ends up in exactly the wrong spot.
Who says that?
I'll be honest, seeing that character again gives me PTSD.
Like his dungeon daddy all over again.
I can't wait for the memes at MegaCon. I think there's going to be some unintentionally funny moments with him.
Also,
Sure.
if I do make a goal, by the way, guys, because I did send this to Arudai, I said I will buy him this. Let me bring up the picture though.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Because one of the goals too is that he has to sing a karaoke song of my choice, and I already know what song I want him to sing.
Is it Free Falling in Kermit voice?
I was gonna say Little Shark, Baby Shark.
No, it's gonna be
I'm free. Falling.
It's this picture while he's singing Rainbow Connection.
Oh, yes! That would be so good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Never go full Muppet, chat. Never go full Muppet.
You never go back.
So if you guys can get me to my goal for MegaCon, Arudai has agreed to this. So I want this to happen.
Yep.
I need this to happen.
I actually do need this
I
to
would
happen.
rather see him singing as Kermit than get the pie in the face.
Honestly, yeah.
It's a possibility.
Because that's one that he will never live down. The pie in the face is fleeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he will never live down his own actions.
Nope.
That's true.
It will be memes to death.
Or
if
what
it
about
happens.
both? After he's done singing, then you hit him with the pie.
¿Por qué no dos?
Yeah, why not both? Yeah.
Let it be a surprise, like I said.
Yeah, there's the surprise. Be like, I changed my mind. I'm going back
Oh,
to our
no.
original deal.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yes, I know. I put that up. I was like, yes, Fantastic will be there to film everything.
Very good.
Oh
Moss,
gosh!
I don't think I gave you homework today, but I should have told my panel. But we went around everyone asking, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? Do you have one by any chance?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's like, which one would I begin with?
Yeah, that's
There's
such a
so
good
many.
question. I have no idea. I have to sift through all of them. Oh man, you're really putting me on the spot here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
can't do the elastic triangle. 'cause
ABF
that's
brought
fine.
Oh,
ABF
okay.
brought the
Okay.
dead internet theory earlier, so if you have
Oh,
something
dead
along
internet-
those lines, maybe.
Dead internet theory is good. Right now, the first one that comes to mind is that the California fires are on purpose to make way for the
The
high-speed
smart
rail.
city.
Yep.
Yeah, the smart city and the high-speed rail. I think there's a lot of there's a lot of credence to that.
There's
So,
there's too many coinkydinks.
Yep, too many.
Too many.
my
Too random
conspiracy theory.
happenstances.
my conspiracy theory, it's not my favorite one, it's more of like my current one, is kind of like piggybacking off of what Moss said. Was I don't know anything about this city that he mentioned, but my theory was that it just seems very coincidental that just before a certain someone gets elected, and just because as a certain someone is starting to be found out for all of the fun parties he used to have, that for some reason Hollywood and all of these mansions are on fire, and suddenly all their belongings are no longer available. And so that was my conspiracy that I was going to throw out there, is that I think these fires seem to be conveniently placed in a place that affects a lot of people who may or may not be on a certain list.
Weird.
Good point. Yeah, the Diddy list got brought up more than once,
at least.
Yeah.
For Tabitha, for the city thing.
Yeah.
So LA is on a plan. They actually just announced this a few months ago. Hint, hint, wink, wink. They are on. They're going to start to be on a schedule for updating LA to be a smart city. By 2020, like 2030, like basically it's going to be like an 8 to 10 year project. And in order for them to be able to do that, they would have had to basically get rid of all of the current infrastructure and start from
brand scratch.
New.
And get rid of the current occupants.
Yep.
The exact same conversations were happening with Maui.
Yeah.
The fire there.
Crazy.
So.
Yep. But wasn't there also this weird thing with this weird fish going on that they were trying to protect or something?
So the reason why the LA fires had no water was because the water that they would have been able to divert to the reservoirs have the tiny little fish, and instead of diverting the fresh water to the reservoirs, it's going out to the Pacific Ocean.
Yep.
They've never heard of a filter.
Yeah.
Yeah, how convenient.
That's crazy. What is so special about these fish that we can't just get a billion more?
I think they're on like a endangered list. They're not like going extinct, but they're kind of like
okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of implied that they haven't seen that many in the last 10 years though.
And they couldn't ship them out to some other place to
Nope. They have to divert all the water.
They also a few months ago cut the firefighter budget in half.
Yes, yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah, and I wonder too if the internet companies also got wind of this whole plan for the smart city, and we're like, yeah, all these contracts, we're gonna just kind of cut them up, you know.
Well, and a lot of the home insurance, the fire insurance companies didn't renew contracts a few months ago.
Yeah, and you know what's funny though is that California has there's like a state-run insurance fund or something like that, and their participants doubled over the last I think it was over the last 2 years or something like that. But especially after the insurance companies quit renewing policies, it just completely if you want to bankrupt the state, get rid of all the rich residents. And then put all of the insurance strain on the state government. That's how you do it. Real smart people over there.
And we're for YouTube purposes, internet purposes, we're not saying this is intentional. There's just a lot of coincidence.
We're just talking conspiracy. It's all theories. It's all theories. There's no proof, evidence, or trail that leads us to these conclusions at all whatsoever.
It's all false. It's all a dream, but it's all right.
Yeah. In my father's house, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, crazy. I didn't know. I was trying to find when you said your favorite conspiracy theory, all of a sudden I was like, oh crap, that because this isn't my favorite conspiracy theory. In fact, I hate it so much that it could possibly be true. But I was like, let me look on the internet. I will say then, if I could, two of my favorite conspiracy theories are classic, aged like fine wine, Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. And the reason I believe in the Bigfoots, I don't think it's ever been settled. What is the plural form of the
Big feet makes sense.
Footses, you know.
Footsies.
Bigfoots. Yeah.
You know,
precious.
Is just that I've met I've met people who are of a sound mind and people who do not lie And they one time told me, I've mentioned this before, I'm just keeping their name out of it, but like they told me that they didn't really want to say it out loud because they felt like a fool, but they're like, I saw Bigfoot. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, on the side of the road walking into the trees. Like it was everything like anybody's ever talked about. They're like, he's like, it didn't look like a suit. It had the long gangly arms, it had the weird walk, and it just disappeared into the trees.
Well, I don't know about you, Tabitha, but I've seen a Canadian bear out in the wild with a flannel shirt on. He was even wielding an axe. So you could almost say he chopped his own firewood, you know?
Maybe.
I want to see that.
I didn't have a camera at the time, but I did see one.
They never had, that was something that makes me really upset about these Bigfoot, shows is because, that none of these shows are run by YouTubers because these people, I love how they will get like these Navy SEAL veterans, right? They've seen NAM, they've been in Iraq, whatever the case might be. They're like, I know what it's like to be out in the woods. And man, you see this rock here, it smells funny. So it means this. The second that something sounds off, the second they're in their tent, they're like, guys, I feel weird. Did you hear that? There's a sound outside. They're like, we got to get out of here.
In the force.
Yeah. So it's like if they were YouTubers, if they would hire YouTubers to go out into these trees, as soon as they hear a sound, they're like, quick, get the cameras, everybody run into the tree.
Tabitha, the problem,
Tabitha,
the problem is a lot of YouTubers watch Blair Witch Project ever since then. They never go into the woods with a camera.
I've never seen Blair Witch Project. Like, what happened?
Oh, that's
I've heard of it.
I've
heard of it.
That's one of the best scary movies ever made. I'll take that to my grave.
I agree.
Yeah. See someone standing in a corner.
It's a quote unquote found footage of people who went to this place. Like Blair, I forget if Blair Witch is I think it's the place, right?
It's the place,
yeah. Place.
It's like Blair, Maryland, or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And I always forget if it's the actual place or if it's the witch or whatnot. But basically, these kids go to this place. They're just filming, and this thing just attacks them and picks them off one by one. And it's shaky camera. It's really good.
It's like Phasmophobia, the movie.
Yes,
almost.
If you like scary things, it is.
I don't like scary things. Well, I'm intrigued by them, but I don't like them.
The best part about it, and this is, I think, one of these staples that the best scary movies adhere to, is that you never or very rarely see the thing which you are scared of.
You never see it.
So that psychological, your mind always makes it much worse than it really is. That's great. That's genius. So what did they ever prove that this was not actual footage?
Well, in the beginning, it said this is a work of fiction. Like these people, but the point of the movie is it actually fiction? Is it actually not fiction?
Oh, did they have to say that for legal reasons?
Probably
protect the identity of the real victims or something like that.
Yeah. Did you ever see the meme of this woman? She's got the camera with the light on facing up like this, and she's just like blowing snot bubbles out of her nose. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's like that. You don't know about that either, Nomi? It's from the Blair Witch Project.
I know
what
you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know which one.
No.
Basically, I think the best part about it is it's believable because these are just a bunch of stupid teenagers went camping in the woods, just had their camcorder, a 90s camcorder, and a lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh, it's shaky and the film isn't that great. It's supposed to be a found footage.
Really. Well, see, but then you have people like me and then this upcoming generation that have not grown up with the Blair Witch Project that are just dying to have the clicks and the views. So you can't tell me they wouldn't go into the woods and tackle a hairy beast for the clicks. I mean, people are willing to lose their lives doing stupid stunts outside.
Would you though? Would you do that, Tabitha?
Would I? Yeah,
I'll go with you.
All right. You know, I might not run deep into the forest, but if there's something outside, I'm turning my camera on and pointing it in that direction and taking precautions and being like, all right, what's out here?
She lives in Florida, y'all. She lives in Florida.
You guys have fun with that. I get poison ivy real bad, so I think I'm just gonna stay home.
For the clicks, Moss. For the clicks.
But it's itchy and.
I really want to see red moss, just like covered in
red moss.
What do you mean? He's ginger.
Well, you give me a few more of these, and I'll be plenty red.
We just don't want dead moss.
We could do one for you. We could do a buy a drink for Moss.
Well, we can do buy a girl a drink from us. Yeah.
Buy a girl a drink for Moss. Okay.
Buy a moss a drink.
Buy a moss a drink.
Be Moss's wingman is basically what that boils down to.
Yeah, or tequila. Trust me, you can dance, Moss.
So
if you cannot dance.
if you were able to make a Blair Witch Project movie nowadays, what would you make it about? Like a found footage movie? Would you make it about a woman spending the night in the woods with a bear?
Or a man?
Oh man, is it this like debate again? Like would you rather be in the woods with a bear?
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying.
I'd rather be in the woods by myself.
Have you seen a bear? Have you seen a brown bear up close?
Buy a drink from us.
Yeah. Have you seen a psycho killer up close? No, because you're gone.
Ian's gone.
I grew up in South Alabama. Come on.
Alabama.
Where's your accent?
Yeah.
She lost it. Like she told me that. I'm like, I have a thicker accent than you do. And I'm not even from the South.
Well, I've lived in like Northwest Arkansas for the last like 10 years. So, and one of my close friends is from Minnesota. And like what we used to do is we used to like make fun of each other's accents. And so her northern accent got down and my southern accent got down.
That's what happened to me. My best friend is from North Carolina and I hung around her and I just developed this accent that's not mine.
Mando, you're in Beverly Hillbillies country. That's where the Beverly Hillbillies were from. Was northern Arkansas.
Yep.
They talking about going to Branson all the time.
Yep. And
I told Amanda when we hung out, I'm like, is Arkansas still a state? Nobody talks about it.
It's because it's where Bill and Hillary Clinton came from. So like we don't really.
I still have to laugh about that speech that Bill Clinton used to make about video games, and then he closed off the speech by saying, Kill your friends, but have fun doing it. I was like,
I missed that speech. Okay.
Yeah, he was talking about violent video games. I think it was Mortal Kombat and something else at the time. No, it was kill your friends guilt free. That's what it was.
That's a great advertisement for a game.
But my accent comes out when I'm angry. I'm talking to one of my relatives on the phone, or I'm ordering food.
You resort to, or how does it go? You go back to the default setting.
My accent comes out too, depending on who I'm talking to. Like if I'm talking to somebody with a country accent, it'll come out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually just north of you, Mando.
Hey, you're in misery.
I'm in misery.
Misery.
I've got my one of my brothers and my dad and some of my family members live up in St. Louis, so I go
I'm
up
so
there
sorry.
pretty often.
To answer your question, Smoo, I've thought about it, and if I were to make my own Blair Witch Project, I would do it with a rabid chipmunk as the villain, or
a rabid chipmunk, okay,
or a white bunny
instead of Cocaine Bear.
I was just thinking.
I mean, if you want, you mentioned White Bunny, and I have to think of Silent Hill 3 with the alt costume that has a bloodstained.
I was thinking more Monty Python.
I was going for Monty Python.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
But I do find that a chipmunk would be a little more horrifying than a bunny
or a squirrel.
Take a flying squirrel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, you turn and all of a
sudden
sudden red eyes. It's yes, I have.
I have
the end of the world because of a squirrel.
Well, it's Peanut come back to take vengeance.
Reincarnated
on the New York government.
Don't forget Fred.
And Fred.
Oh yeah, Fred. Yeah.
He's hiding in the back. He haunts people. But that would be my premise right there, is that there's something going around taking out the people that were in charge of that nonsense. Not that I promote their correct, but as far as just a creative storyline goes, it'd be like that would be the thing. This like serial squirrel, and But you never really see it. You
Yeah,
never really see it.
Those two need to be in a buddy cop movie. Honestly, they're rogue loose cannon cops, and they go against the New York.
I'd watch the heck out of that.
Hell yeah!
It's like that game.
It'd be like
Squirrels
Zootopia,
Again.
but like rated. I don't know, PG-13. Maybe they
Just
stay
rated
the
R.
like
Let's go. Let's go.
okay.
Harder.
All right.
Here's a pitch for you. Make Squirrel with a gun too, but also add the add the badger to it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then we got Mel Zamboni joining us tonight too.
Hello.
It's a conversation.
Good to see you, man.
I am
Talking
so
about
sorry.
angry
I forgot to send you the link. I am so sorry.
That's all right. I see how it is.
I
Okay, she didn't tell
I
us.
tried
what
to
we
get
were
you hooked
talking
up with
about.
Glenn Powell, and this is the thing.
Oh,
That intro
Wow.
makes me laugh so much. That dating tape video or application thing. Oh man.
It's still a legitimate offer. Glenn Powell, if you're out there and watching, I'm available.
You do realize that I tagged his actual account on Twitter, right?
Did you?
Yes.
Did you get a response from him?
No,
It's
it would
pending.
be you that would have got the response, but yeah, no,
It's
that was
pending.
Okay.
you had the official GCA account. I'll have to
He's,
check.
he's bashful. I'll give him a minute.
He's a little. He's out chasing things. You know, he doesn't have time for social media.
He's feeling it, so he's chasing it.
He's chasing it.
Why she actually did message Noe, but it went to like the other mailbox. No one checks on X.
Now I'm actually concerned. I'm gonna check now.
Dude, there are people like who messaged me on X, and I was like, wait a second, there's a secret mailbox?
Wait, there's
Wait a minute.
is this another conspiracy? There's a secret mailbox?
No, it's like a spam folder, but
Yeah,
legitimate
there's-
people end up in there.
Yes, I had
Really?
like legitimate people who were like trying to message me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to go to spam.
That's on X.
Yeah, if people
Really?
that don't follow you and they use the right words in there, it'll go to the spam folder.
Happens to me all the
I don't
time.
even know where that is.
Yeah, where?
Um,
In your
Where's
DMs,
that?
it's on top of your DMs. There's a
Yeah.
message request thing. That's where they usually go.
I
Oh,
don't get those. Wait, because I have my messaging turned off, which is probably a good thing. I
Yeah, yeah.
guess.
But he's been
You
trying
know
to
what?
contact you, Nomi.
Never mind. Let me turn it back. Let me take it back.
It's too late. He already gave up.
No.
Also, to
He moved
answer the
on.
question, Cavalryman, no, for the last 4 months, I was not back in jail. Thank you very much. I hopefully am not going to go back to jail.
that's probably my favorite conspiracy theory. Is that Mando was the head of 2 gangs in prison.
She was. This was a real story. She did go to prison.
She
I
did.
did.
She broke the law, everybody,
did.
and then she had to use a spoon to get her way out.
Yep.
But then she saw the bigger picture. and she-
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want mugshot proof, I think either Nomi or Tabitha actually has my mugshots.
I have them.
No, she
Okay,
released
I'm
them. to
Are you willing to say what you went to prison for?
Oh yeah, failure to appear over a traffic violation. I forgot about it.
To be fair, she didn't go
that's
to
based.
prison. She went to jail, but we were on a stream, and the story by the end of it, she went to prison and was the head of 2 gangs.
So we severed the story, is what you're saying.
Yes, basically. Oh goodness! But I mean, I did make friends while I was in jail, and I went to not just one but
Imagine that.
two different county jails, and the food was actually pretty good, and it was very humiliating.
He's like 10 out of
experience.
10. Would recommend.
Did you leave a
Hey,
Yelp review,
okay.
please?
County jail
Yes.
has great cake.
Talk
Yes,
to
the-
Stuart.
The food reservations are great. The food is great, but the reservations are a bitch.
They are, man.
The cake was delicious, but I didn't like the probing.
The bunk bed are the worst.
When
Those
they
are the
tell
worst.
you one of the so probably TMI, but hey, when you actually go to jail, yes, they do make you strip down, bend over, and say cough.
Oh.
It is a real thing.
Did they get
All right.
confused on where to send?
Well, pardon me while I think of a crime to commit.
He just really wants to taste that carrot cake.
Oh my.
Don't use that as the excuse, Moss. Don't use that as the excuse.
Oh my gosh.
So Mo, we were talking about our favorite conspiracy theories. Do you happen to have one by any chance?
I don't know. All the ones I've come up with in the last 8 years have been true. So
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
Uh,
was your
my
favorite
We
one that
did
came
cover the
through?
California fire, so you know.
Conspiracy theory. Like I said,
Aliens.
Tried and true.
The one that annoys the shit out of me the most is that the moon landing wasn't real. I'm like, get a telescope. It's right there. You can see it. It's got to be a strong telescope, but you can see where they landed.
I'll play devil's advocate for that one because I've been to the NASA museum in Houston. Right, they have a set there. if you believe that theory, you can go to the NASA museum.
Speaking of a devil's advocate, we got Devil Made Me Do It joining us as well.
Hey, howdy everyone.
Devil.
Yeah, somebody was talking about me, So.
Man, I
Speak of the actual devil.
Yes.
Speak
of the devil, and he shall
German
appear.
summoning the devil. Isn't that the plot of Indiana Jones, essentially?
Oh my!
Pretty much.
I
every
feel like
good
Benjamin
movie,
Franklin is just judging the crap out of us, though.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Oh, he is.
he's looking up at me. I don't like it. He's like, I see you.
And then not only that Devil showed up, but we got our favorite other Latina joining us who's always late to parties, but we love her regardless. Joe Rosie.
Oh, I was going to say late. Oh, whoops.
I'm already here. But
Can I just point out we have more glasses wearers on the panel than actually non-glasses wearers right now.
Oh yeah, we are the minority. Oh,
dang it!
I mean, I could like take off
blind
my
myself
glasses,
if-
right? I'm just like, I
can
can't
take mine off
see
too.
anything. Like, is the camera over here? Like, huh?
I've never seen Joe with glasses on.
Yes, they're actually, what's the word? I had LASIK done, so they're just because I have astigmatism. So if I have had a long day, I wear my glasses. So I can survive with
supposed to help with astigmatism?
So I was basically like legally blind, pretty much. Like I was so severely, like my prescription was like the highest you can get before being called legally blind. So when I got the opportunity at the age of 21, which is the recommended youngest age, I immediately saw LASIK. But my basically I have 20/25, but I still have astigmatism, so it's fine. I can drive, I can see everything.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So yeah, I still occasionally wear glasses. So
every now and then I do too. Normally I don't need them, but I made an exception today.
I have mine, but I don't wear them. I used to, like, I had like the smallest prescription known to man. Like it gets a little blurry just a wee bit further away, and so like for driving and stuff like that, I would wear them. And but I haven't had any problems, so I just like I'm not wearing them.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm thinking about going back to contacts because, like, when I go to like a theme park, I don't like having to actually hold on to my glasses and being blind. Like, I can't get off the ride because I can't see what's going on.
Well, but if you ride a roller coaster, will they not like slip out?
Well, that's you have to like. I have to hold on. Like,
no, your contacts. Like
contacts.
No, no contacts. Like, stay in.
Yeah, you got to stick your fingers in your eyes to make sure your
hold on to
contacts
them?
don't. Yeah.
The whole time riding the ride.
Yeah, I'm acupressure on your eyes while you're on the roller coaster. Like,
That's great. That'll work out great when the roller coaster levels out and your thumb goes right through your skull. Yeah.
But yeah, Untamed Mendo talking about glasses falling off during rides brings back childhood trauma. I used to be terrified of losing my glasses on rides.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Yeah, then you're blind. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. But here's a PSA for you. I work in ophthalmology. Please take your contacts out if you have like these.
That's why
daily
I've
ones.
been wearing glasses, is because my optometrist or whatnot like yelled at me because I
You can
had
get some
like
nasty infections from that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
don't
there
take
was
them out.
like one pair of contacts that I kept using like every day. Like the contacts I had are supposed to be like thrown away every month. I had
Right.
these in for like 4 months.
Ooh.
Oh man.
I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
That's-
I was
yeah.
I wouldn't even take them out when I went to sleep. I was terrible with them. Like I would sleep in them and I would wake up. I would go like a week before I changed them.
No, like I did that
No,
one time
don't do
and
that,
like I
Wes.
woke up and it was like in my eyeball and I was like, I'm never again.
By the way, I love Nomi's sunglasses. It's sunglasses for her and sunglasses for the person behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I really do like them. I have a rule. I won't buy sunglasses unless they look like they belong on a 70s drug lord. Like they have to like they gotta be like faded, or they gotta look like something from like a Dirty Harry movie. Like the sunglasses gotta be like something. They gotta have like some character to it. So I recognize Nomi's game.
Thanks. So speaking of game, this is a little too big, but this is the.
I was about to say.
Dang it.
Dang it. Oh my gosh, guys, it's not going so well. 5 drinks in, I'm already saying things I shouldn't be saying. But this is the Nomi menu, guys. Because if you want to buy a pretend drug lord here, a drink, this is the menu.
Buy Nomi.
An alleged drug lord.
Statement. Buy Nomi drugs.
No, don't buy me drugs. You can buy me shots. And this is the shot menu that I have going on, guys. We've been going good so far on the show. If I meet my financial goal, I get to make fun of a rude eye at MegaCon. So
and it will be on film.
You don't do that on a normal basis.
Wow, you were
well,
really
we do
low,
that already.
You lower that. Woo.
It went from super high to super low all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But yes, we do that on a regular basis to mock a rude eye.
Well, as you should, because yes,
It's a
I don't,
guy.
which is weird. We can talk so much trash about him because he's not even here yet.
Yeah.
So-
He's kind of cemented himself in that position, to be honest. Like, you know, he doesn't even fight it anymore. He just
I mean,
accepts
when
it.
you
He just
roll
gives
a
up
bunch
after a while.
of 5s on your intelligence check, like, what you gonna do?
So my marketing brain is firing right now. You need a $50 shot called Mando's Prison Wallet. And I guarantee you,
Yes.
you will make that money.
What should
It's made with
What would
toilet
it
wine.
taste like?
Yes.
Bathtub gin, yes.
Yeah.
toilet wine is a real thing. I heard of that.
Yep.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
In county, they actually do make quote unquote prison wine in the toilets, but one of the toilets wasn't working. And so they're like, we're not going to make it this time. And so I did not get to have the prison wine, but I was very close.
You sound like you live with a little bit of regret.
No regrets.
I mean,
You're like, while I'm here, I wanted to get the full experience. So 9 out of 10 would recommend.
right? I mean,
Being the
it's
leader of
not
2
like-
gangs, I mean, I would think you would run the prison
Yeah.
wine game, you know?
Yeah.
So
You
you
know-
got to jail the first time with like a failure to appear for a traffic violation. Next, you should just like, I don't know, steal a puppy from someone's backyard.
Slash some tires,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Key a car.
You know,
Always.
my bunkie, actually, she was in jail because she lit her boyfriend on fire.
That's right.
You did mention that, yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Well, you should make some. I mean, live it out. Go find a recipe and make some toilet wine. I mean, I'm sure there's one. I'm sure there's one on Pinterest, right? I mean, it has to be.
Look, while I want all of the prison experience, I don't want it outside of prison. While
When in Rome, yeah.
Yes.
Say, Amanda, it sounds like you want to go back to prison really bad.
She made friends.
I did make friends. I made some cool friends. The one who burned her boyfriend, the one who what was the other one who like threatened to kill her fiance or something, and then another one was drug charges, and she was just there for crack, and she was detoxing from the crack, and like
I like
she was
how they just lumped you
hallucinating.
together with all of these hardcore individuals while your offense was I forgot to mail in my ticket or whatever.
What's your biggest crime?
I forgot about a traffic ticket.
Yeah, so they're like, you know what? You forgot your traffic ticket. You deserve to be with this homicidal maniac. You deserve to be with this potential murderer with the crack. It's all the same.
The best part with Drunk 3PO in the chat. I was wearing a Welcome to the Rebellion shirt.
He was.
In the mugshot?
In the mugshot.
Let's share the mugshot.
Amanda, you gotta send it to me. I want to see this.
I'll get it right now. But before I do that, Frost has donated $25 for a Paleta shot. So thanks, Frost. You are a real one.
Let me get a glass. I'm actually going to drink a scotch on that one.
So this is my Paleta mix that I made.
You look like that's been stewing for a
Yeah.
while.
It's formed layers.
Yeah.
That looks like it's like kombucha, like home.
That looks like prison wine.
Yeah.
Do you see Drunk 3PO's comments?
Mando,
look what you've done.
I can't breathe. But also, I juiced the stuff myself.
My rebellion house outside of my car.
Wait, hold on. I can make it work. Well, let me get that shirt up. I have that picture up.
Yes, I sent it to Nomi.
Yeah, Frost asks a good question. Are you sure that's not a sourdough starter? That looks a little strange. Oh my gosh. Or like, what is that juice, that nasty juice that you have
Kombucha?
Kombucha, where it looks like it has the mushrooms at the top.
Kombucha.
Yeah, not when you see the little alien mushrooms growing at the top of it.
I think it's just foamy.
There we go.
Perfect advertisement right there.
The fact that it's a jail shot with you saying rebellion right across the front.
They were like, "Oh yeah, book this chick."
I like that you have the tiniest trace of a smile too, or smirk.
You want to know something? They actually told me I wasn't allowed to smile in my mugshot. I was like,
"Were you smiling?"
I was. I was like, "This is gonna be a great story," and they're like, "You can't smile in the mugshot." I was like, "What?"
You are the epitome of look for the silver lining, like.
Yup.
So there's the reason why Jay's sales have plummeted a little bit.
I'll send it to you.
Wow.
Gotta find it again.
No, you don't have to print it out and put on the wall as one of the experiences of your life.
No, I've got it saved in my phone somewhere.
Oh no, Jay.
Yes.
we got you, bro. We got you. That's gonna be his next shirt. It's gonna be Mando's mugshot on his shirt. And he's gonna sell it.
Yeah, it's Inception of shirts. It's his shirt with the shirt on there.
I would wear it. Voted for the felon.
Frost, this one's for you. Cheers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, thanks, Frost. You're a real one. Thanks for the drink. Yay.
Ooh,
so
Tabitha,
good.
I sent both of my mugshots to you because I was at 2 different jails.
Oh no.
This one, the second one, or rather the first one that you said, like just makes you look so short. They left this giant gap above you.
You know, they have the measurements on the wall, but they only go down so low. So like she was underneath that, so they had to just hold the ruler next to her, you know.
No lie, I forgot about this part, but no lie, they actually put like a little step.
So the memes are true. They give you a step ladder when you're too short. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, they do.
Wait, how short are you, Mando?
5'2".
2, yeah.
Really? That's considered short for prison pictures?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, average woman is about 5'5", 5'6".
the average American woman.
Average American woman.
I'm confused. I know like Nomi's a giant, but like most Hispanics, women are like under 5'3". That's just my personal experience. Like my mom is 4'10". I'm not even exaggerating. My sister's 4'11". I am the tallest girl in my family by a long shot.
My sister's 4'11".
Mm-hmm. So I thought that I was tall. I
There's
thought I
women
was
tinier
tall
than me?
until
Wow.
I met other people.
Yeah, I'm basically 4'11".
We gotta get a picture of Smooth standing next to Joe.
Yes.
I
mean, I'm 5'6" for crying out loud. I mean, you see me, Tabitha. I mean, I'm not that tall, but
we're the same
No,
height.
you're
the same height,
not
right?
tall.
I'm not tall, no.
You're tall to me, Smooth.
My Scottish genes were getting a bit stronger this time. If I would have got my German genes, I probably would have been 5'9", 6 foot easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did my German genes go? I'm like 90% German, and they're just like, oh, we're taking a break.
What's the 10%, Moss?
Then Mr. Moss, the genetics have lost on you.
Russian. I'm also part Russian.
I'm sorry to hear that. There it is. Look, why do they make you look so short? Like, couldn't we see that you're above 5 foot? They couldn't lower it a little bit.
They did that to spite her.
Someone should Photoshop the numbers on it. That'd be so funny.
Don't give Fantastic Sarcastic any ideas. He might
in this was that you said that was the second, like that was after the previous photo. You had to go get that one taken because you look like a little more smug in that one. Like, yeah, I'm gonna own this.
So no, the first one with the actual numbers was the first jail I was at. So the second one, actually, it was 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. They had come at 12:30 at the first jail, woke me up to take me to the second jail. I hadn't had sleep in like 6 hours. Like I got arrested at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get out until like 48 hours later. It was I was tired. I was delirious in the rebellion one. I was like, I have no sleep. I know what I'm doing.
No sleep.
Yeah, but you look more pleasant in the rebellion one. In the first one, you look like you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take over this place. I am in charge.
I'm the captain now.
Holding cell for 5 hours. I was like, I need to pee, and I don't like that camera pointed at the toilet.
Tara Crystal makes a very salient point.
He doesn't because I'm not 5'3".
I mean,
right? You're what? 5'7", 5'8".
I'm 5'6".
Oh, 5'6".
So Nomi, are you sending that to Jay or
yeah,
should I?
I'm sending it to Jay right now. So Jay, just check your not Instagram, your Twitter DMs.
Check your MySpace. I was just about to say.
Check your MySpace.
Wait, huh?
Check your MySpace.
Oh my gosh.
Check Facebook Messenger.
Yes,
Oh wait.
Calvaryman. That would be awesome.
Wait. So when you said Photoshop, man, there's a blood or crib. Oh my god. You need the red or blue bandana though.
Put the picture up there. I'll do it real quick for you. I will take that ball and run with it. Give me the picture. Give me the picture.
No.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them.
Did I not save it? I thought I saved it.
Do you want me to send you the other one, Nomi?
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll just jump back in the stream. I'll roll back.
It's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love how we're just kind of passing around Mando's mugshot like it's a family picture we put in our wall.
We wouldn't be
proud of you.
Look, this is my friend. She went to jail twice or whatever, or 2 different ones. Oh my gosh. The way you told that story though, we couldn't stop laughing. Like it couldn't have been scripted any better. Like it was just a magical storytelling.
Well, also like it happened during the eclipse, like the eclipse that happened like back in like March or April.
Of course it did.
I was watching the eclipse while I was in handcuffs. I was like, oh, that's the eclipse. That's so nice. And the officer was like, don't stare at it. I was like, I'm not staring directly at it.
That eclipse is so nice while my hands are handcuffed.
Okay.
You know what? I'll jump out so Malty can join.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Do you need me? I can hop and skip so you get,
If you want to still hang around, because yes, we got Malty here, and then we have no one else waiting. But welcome Malty.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Malty. Hi.
How y'all doing?
Doing good. We're just hanging out, sharing mugshots. Well, the only one who has a mugshot is Mando here, so
that we know.
Yeah.
I won't show mine. It's from a long time ago. No, I have been refreshing like ever since I first saw the post, and I was like, okay, Twitter never told me that I had a DM from you with a link in it, and so I was like, oh, let me just look again, and it finally populated, and I was like, dadgummit.
I sent it a while back, so yeah.
It was like 5 o'clock, and I was like, I've been checking since about 5:30. So
hey,
it should have been
Malty,
there.
at least she sent you a link. All right, some of us had to beg for it.
Well, you gotta earn your space. She wanted to know who really wanted to be here.
Yeah.
This is who's the realest of the real ones.
Right, exactly.
Did you drink the prison toilet water?
The real question.
Brother.
Well, you kind of have to do that in order to get like the metrics together, so you can turn that toilet water into toilet wine.
Right.
We were talking about the toilet wine.
the toilet wine. And then also, Jay, if you're still listening, watching, I sent you that photo on X. So if you want to check your DMs, there's Mando with her
Welcome to the Rebellion shirt.
Yep.
So good. I really would wear a shirt of Mando wearing a shirt of Welcome to the Rebellion.
Hey, if somebody wants to touch up that image, I'll make merch and put it on my merch store.
Jay's about to tweet it.
Mando, I might be sending you a picture in the future.
Yes. But for real, let me know if somebody can edit that photo and make it look nicer. I'll put it on like a t-shirt or something and sell it on my merch store.
Hey, holler at your boy. I've been known to do a thing or two like that, so I can help monetize you. If they're not going to make a shot based off,
just don't make him drubbies.
There you
go. He's like, why'd you say that?
Yeah, and then Multi, while we were waiting, we were talking about favorite conspiracy theories. Do you happen to know any conspiracy theories, or one we already talked about the LA fires? So is there one that's on your mind? You're like, no, I swear this is real.
Well, we kind of talked about this with Hold My DualShock last night, and I truly do believe that the government was complicit in 9/11. I don't know to what extent.
Oh, how did I miss that one? Yes, 100%.
I don't think they orchestrated it, but I think they were complicit in letting it happen.
They definitely benefited from letting it.
Mission accomplished.
That's how they got the Patriot Act.
Yep.
Oh,
that's still in place now.
Because once something gets passed, it never gets repealed.
It's like income tax.
Except for Roe v. Wade. Lols.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes. Only if it pisses off the libtards. Anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Mo, I sent you a friend request on Twitter. I'll send you the mugshot.
I will strongly consider it, but in that no, I'm just kidding. You're
He's
good.
like, I don't know if I want to be associated with that riffraff now that I know the truth.
I like her even more. She went to jail for telling the man to go screw. So yeah, Mando has my sword and my shield. So
oh, precious.
And my bow.
And my axe.
I was waiting for somebody. I'm like, come on, people, come on.
I was. Oh my god. I have to tell this little story. It's very short. I was watching I was watching the Fellowship of the Ring with an ex-girlfriend of mine because it is a litmus. That is my litmus test. Is can you sit through and watch it and enjoy it with me? And that part comes on where they're saying you have my sword, you have my bow, and you have my axe. And she looks at me with all seriousness and she's like, "Wouldn't that get heavy?"
Oh,
like,
how precious.
Did you end up marrying this person? Is that the end of this story?
No. She is. I don't know where she's at, honestly.
Why didn't you get her number?
Why didn't I get her number? Well, I had it.
He was dating her.
He deleted
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was his test. He was dating this chick, and she was like not passing the test.
Yep. She failed with flying colors.
Yeah.
So you kicked her to the curb.
That's also another test that I do, but I use the test using you have to be able to sit through the extended editions because the theatrical cuts do not matter.
Yeah,
they don't.
100%.
Yeah,
they don't exist.
No.
You know what does exist? Thug Mando.
Gang sign.
Yes. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much.
I like that the bandana gives the illusion that she's a little bit taller.
Right. Just a little taller.
Nice. Oh my god.
And y'all are more than welcome to tweet it out, meme it out, whatever. I don't care. I like laughing
Mando's
at
chill.
it. Yes.
Obviously, I postulated we should have a shot for $50 called Mando's Prison Wallet, and she was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Let's do it.
You don't think it's Mando's prison wine?
Prison Wallet.
I know. I was just saying. Like,
Oh well, yeah.
You don't think?
So, what would the prison wallet have? What would be in it?
Yeah, what would it be like?
If you were to make this,
Toilet water and
Oh
grape
my
juice.
God.
Use them for her butthole, Nomi. Like that's her rectum. You didn't know
oh,
And she's a
You
ginger,
hide
so we got to have
things.
Fireball. So it's got to be.
Oh
chocolate Fireball.
yeah.
Fireball and Kahlua to make
I
it
didn't
dark.
know that.
Oh God.
I have chocolate powder and Kahlua.
Oh. I'm looking up prison wine recipes. Give me just a second.
I'm sure there's a
I've got one
Pinterest
already
tab out
pulled up.
there.
Oh, you
Garnish-
already have one?
Boom. That's in the chat.
So
It
it,
says he's judging you backstage. Nomi. That's
Oh
for
my-
you. For not
I've
knowing
actually-
that.
I've actually made wine before. I've never made it on a toilet though.
is there?
That's a new one to me.
There is
you
a
haven't
YouTube
lived.
video on it. Oh my gosh.
Do you garnish it with a cherry because you've never done it before?
Oh God.
You garnish it with a shiv. Yeah, it's so you help everybody out.
I love the name
Everybody
of this.
wins.
How to make prison wine guide to DIY incarceration brewing.
DIY.
Hold on. I'm definitely gonna play it but I'm gonna speed it up because I just don't know how long this. It's 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. This is so good. We're. I think Mando needs to come up with her own recipe and then sell it. Market it.
Dude, I'm learning how to make mead. So like it's on the
Ooh.
list. It's on the
It's on the
list.
list. 2025.
made
It's
was-
your year, Mando.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So you just take a bunch of stuff and pour hot water over it and let it sit for a couple days.
And add sugar. Add sugar is important.
Right.
As well.
So basically what we could do today is just mix a bunch of cocktails together and put some lemonade or something in it.
So what you could do right now is just get out of your house and find something that can get you back into county jail. And you can try this recipe.
Oh, you got to see if somebody has a phone and they can record you, and then you could use that content. Here's life in prison, day one.
Someone let me smuggle in like a camera, like this is undercover with Mando.
Here's what I do in the day in the life of a prison. And
Oh my gosh.
There's the shower for everyone. There's the toilets
This is Dina. We don't talk to her because she's a little scary, but love you, girl.
So
It's like cribs for felons.
Here's
So
my
I-
kitchen and
I got
bathroom.
it. Mando's prison wallet would be all three of your shots mixed together. Would be a $50 shot.
There you go.
Well, speaking of that, I actually just got a $50 donation from the devil himself.
So it has to be $55 for Mando's prison wallet.
So what would you guys like me to add into this suicidal drink?
A fruit
The
cocktail.
lemon drop for sure. The lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
Noma, you used to bartend, didn't you? What did you call it at the end of the night when you have the little like bar mat and you just like sell? You don't even sell shots. I think you just give them away.
It's called bowl sweat.
Ball sweat.
The bowl sweat. Bull.
Oh, bull.
Oh,
Bull.
bull
sweat.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
any better, to be honest.
If you take that, or also if you wipe down the whole bar with a rag and then squeeze the rag into a glass.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's disgusting.
Bar top jungle juice.
Oh.
I would not try that. And actually, the bar that I worked at, we had a bucket of all drinks that was not finished or people didn't like the drink. We would just dump it in there. So that was just like bucket jungle juice. I did not want to try that.
Did anybody ever drink it? Because I'm pretty sure that's how Jade started.
I don't know, but no, I was afraid of it. I would clean it, but I'm like, I'm not going to drink it. But
Yeah.
people
Remind
have
me what
asked
whole,
us before.
Is in
Oh.
the other shots. I can't remember.
I got a Paleta and then I got a Buttery Nip. So I'm not going to say the full word. I got the menu right here, so I'll bring it up. I'll bring it
You want
up.
me to say
I'm
it
trying
for
to. What do you guys think should be added? So we've got the lemon drop in there.
Lemon drop. I can do the Paleta as well. I also have Kahlua.
Ooh.
Can you just do like a dabble of peanut butter?
Oh,
What? Do I have peanut
Yeah.
butter?
Yeah, just do a dab of peanut butter.
I don't have peanut butter. No, I don't.
Ramen noodles.
Who doesn't have peanut butter?
I have almond butter.
There you go.
Sure.
Moss, maybe she's one of those weirdos who's allergic to peanuts.
Oh,
Hey.
weird. You know
I
what? That's survival of the fittest right there. If you're allergic to nuts.
I'm not allergic to nuts. Okay, so I will add the Kahlua in there. I might die. Oh, this is gonna be a heavy drink. I don't know.
Let's see. Do you have like any
Marzipan.
non-alcoholic in there?
I have
Marzipan.
Oh, I have German marzipan.
Hey.
There you go.
And then look, I haven't even added the alcohol yet. I haven't added
That
the
looks like
tequila.
bacon fat resting.
That's
It
like
really
a
does.
that's like a 4-layer bead dip is what it looks like.
Yeah, it tastes like feet.
Is that what Waymo's Conweenies looks like?
No.
It looks like tiramisu. That's like,
well, I'm about to add the final thing to the tiramisu, but
Smooth. That looks like Guinness way past its expiration date.
I'm so happy that it's my tip that's getting you to throw up here shortly.
and this looks like sewage water, guys. I'm out of focus.
Is that what jungle juice looks like?
There is
worse?
There is so much there. There's so much there.
Ooh, that doesn't
yeah, I
look
think
good.
that's worthy of Mando. What do you think, Mando?
Yeah, I think so. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Devil, for making me sick. This one's for you. You're a real
In
one.
honor of Mando.
Yeah, in
Chug,
honor of Mando.
Chug.
No, you're not even
chug.
gonna stir it.
Yeah, you gotta give us the whole sommelier experience. Swirl it. Tell us what it smells like.
Suck in the air.
I was like, I'm gonna be sick in the morning. Well, let me
Get
go.
a straw.
Oh yeah, Smooth might be right. You might need a straw to get past all the curdles and
All right.
stuff.
Let me get a straw.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing worse than like a beverage with an unsuspecting
Texture.
Junk.
yeah.
Have you ever held a Irish car? You know what? In your hand too long, it curdles really quick.
Does it really?
Yeah, you have to take it right away. Yeah,
Same thing
otherwise
with
it'll
fight
just turn
milk.
into cheese. Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
What is fight milk?
You don't want
I don't
Uh,
drink.
like
for
a
anybody
crow.
that doesn't know, I don't know.
Fight
what
milk
it
is
It's
You don't
by
wanna know.
bodyguards for bodyguards.
Yeah, if y'all don't watch Camelot, he does fight milk every time, which he did it for like, golly, I can't remember how many streams in a row.
It's like
But fight milk is basically like 2 raw eggs. You crack them into a jar. You hit it with a bunch of whiskey and then dump like, I think 8 ounces of milk in there, and you just have to chug it. You don't swirl it at all. You just take it down.
Okay, it sounds like a protein drink for
It's-
gym junkies.
It's something.
fight milk is a joke from It's Always
Oh.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Only they use crow eggs.
They use crow eggs. Fight like a crow. Caw!
Oh my!
Some roided up alcoholics all like just slamming those.
Do you think that Nomi's just like secretly pouring out her drink and then just making a thin cup of coffee to replace with like some foam? on
Oh
it?
yeah.
Undoubtedly.
I like
He's gonna come
coffee
back with the
too.
empty cup and say, "Yeah, it was great."
Yeah,
Wonderful.
it's probably curing like concrete right now. It's probably heating up on its own.
I'm
accord.
back. I'm
Yeah,
back.
I'm pretty sure that's what Andy No got smacked in the face with.
All right,
Wow.
guys.
It's like one of
You
those
can do it, you know-
potions that they make in like Hocus
How about
Pocus or
this?
something.
I'll chug it in one sip if someone donates another $50. Because this is heavy, guys.
I almost don't want to do that to you.
But then there's somebody that kind of does.
I'm sure.
There has to be balance to the force.
I will give it. I'll give it a minute
Who
because
said stirring it made it look worse?
it does. This looks like a septic tank, like what you would find in there.
It's like a water sample from when like they're like checking if there's like shit in the water in local ponds.
pH levels.
They're like,
That's really not that much different from the prison wine. I mean,
That's what you
honestly.
should name it. Nomi, the septic tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
$50 more and Nomi will drink a septic tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$50,
prison wallet, septic tank, not too dissimilar, really.
$50, and I will chug the septic tank water.
Wow. Hey, it's $100.
What? Wait, should I do it
You're
for
not
100
welcome for the
more?
hangover, but you're welcome for the marketing advice.
Okay, well, what would I do? How would you market it, Mo?
50 seems a little low.
But she already has 50 though.
Yeah.
So another 50 would make it 100.
Yeah.
We'll make it 100.
Yeah.
But if it goes towards it, I would say, I would say 50 to chug it. Otherwise, you sip it.
Okay.
Yeah, you still have to drink it because they paid 50.
I do have to drink it, but also, guys, I know some people are like, "Oh, I hope you like you have food and everything." My food came in too, so I got my Thai fried rice with me.
Thai fried rice,
dude, I'm so.
Which you're not going to want to eat after doing the septic tank.
Really not.
I am not envious of you tomorrow morning. I got to be honest with you.
well, here's the thing. I have a high alcohol tolerance.
Says
that's what she said.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you basically have the same mass as two of me, so that's understandable.
Well, because I'm twice the size of you.
Yeah, that's
I'm like 6'5", so.
Yeah, and I'm like 3'2".
Why every time like I'm on a stream with Nomi, somehow the next day she's sick and like there was the eating competition that messed you up for 3 days after and.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. When we were in Vegas,
that the hot dogs or the donuts?
The donuts. Because in Vegas, I ate more food than Dermy and Professor Savage Dad. I had 20 plates of meat, and Dermy only had 13.
Oh my God. Wow. More food than Dermy? How is that even possible?
It's possible. And then Dermy tried to. He's like, "Oh, I can eat more donuts than you." He was like, "Okay, cool." And then what? I came out with 60. I ate 67 donuts.
Okay.
Donut
full
holes?
size?
The little powdered ones.
The donut holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Okay. 60.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it was 67, 68. It was
68. And
how do you not have type 2 adult onset diabetes?
I was gonna say your name should be Nomi without feet, not Nomi without you.
You couldn't have eaten one more to make it 69?
I know.
Oh, missed opportunity.
I know it's a missed opportunity. But my biggest win is that I won over Dermy. That was the biggest thing. And he passed out on the stream too. And I was like, I got dignity. I'm actually going to jump off the stream and then go to bed. And I was actually in misery. It's like, oh my gosh.
It sounds like the worst reenactment of the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where Marion is out drinking that person. It's like, let's do shots of donut holes.
Yeah.
with a man that dresses up in a Little Mermaid outfit. That's disgusting. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be like tomorrow, I hate you, Mando. I hate you so much. This is your fault.
Actually, I just got a taste of it. No. It's not all that bad.
Okay. You say that, but when you have to chug it down, if somebody's willing to give you the money, never mind. She's just gonna go for it. She don't want money.
Go.
She drank that so fast.
Like a fucking champ.
Woo. Her eyes twitching. Eyes twitching.
It came into my nose.
Did anyone get a vision of her being like a snake when they disengaged their jaw and they just
A little bit.
Yeah. I say I didn't get another 50, but I'll do it. I'll do it for the views. I'll do it to be better than Dermy.
Well, you got to impress Glenn Powell too.
I
think he was.
Mm-hmm.
She drank that so fast, it should have been preceded by Ziggy Zaggy, oi, oi, oi. The man show, the guy would drink 2 pints.
I thought you were doing Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when I was
no.
Ziggy Wiggy and whatever thing. Well.
I was thinking Finding Nemo.
Shark Big
I had no idea what you were doing. I was like, is this some 1965 Native American documentary I'm not aware of?
Oh my God. That was back when Jimmy Kimmel was funny.
Yeah.
Was he? Did he just have funny writers?
Well,
yeah, that's true.
Good point.
Sorry, guys.
No, me grabbing her heart. Are you okay?
Oh no! Mistakes were made.
I see her over there. She's like.
I think it's the chocolate of the Kahlua. It's one of these things, but it's settled.
All
It's
of
settled.
the bottles over here. It's something.
I'm looking at it. It's like, what did I have? I had a lot of things.
Is that kind of like that suicide? Excuse me, drink that we used to
Deletion drink.
Deletion drink that they used to have when I was a kid. You know, you mixed all of your sodas together. And so every time you sipped, you had a different flavor. So I just imagine, and like, of course, the boys, every time that they would belch, they would taste a different flavor. I wonder if that will be Nomi with her.
Yeah, that was every time we'd go to Taco Bell, just every fountain soda.
Yeah.
I don't remember that phenomenon happening whenever I drank it. It was just a sugary, carbonated sweetness.
Yeah,
because
just made it taste like crap.
It's just high fructose corn sugar flavor. That's all.
Oh,
it
yes.
was.
Kids today, kids in the next few years will never know.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
because
Not with RFK in office.
Exactly.
I
Man, they're
know.
robbing us of all the fun, all the poison.
Then and all the red dyes.
Oh, the red 40.
Kids won't know the joy of Red 3.
Yeah, red 3.
Right.
There you go.
Kids
Okay.
won't know the joy of drinking a Mountain Dew at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Look, I will still hold up
Oh.
that Baja Blast is one of the best flavors.
it is.
Yeah. Joe, your mic is
She looked
terribly low.
She looked like she was in pain when you said
Oh, I thought that was an
Paul.
echo through somebody else's.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, I don't have anything else up.
I know. I heard a little mouse. I was like, oh, it's Joe.
I read a study that says that this generation, so our age group, is all going to have a 40% increase in dementia versus our parents' generation because of all the crap that we're eating and all that stuff that's in the environment. So enjoy your memories while you have them, guys.
I don't know. I feel like it's
Who
going
are
to
you?
shellac us on the inside and just make us durable into the future. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Yeah, it's-
durable. I'm down with Joe's thing. Like, I can't wait because being that person that just has no compunction, like nothing wrong with just farting in public and saying racist things to old people. I mean, to young people, even though like I can get away with that with my dementia at a much younger age. I already do it on
Give me it
YouTube.
now. Yeah.
What's stopping you?
freedom,
Nepotism, man. You just go somewhere public and just act however you want to, and then just have somebody tell people, "I'm sorry, he's got autism."
I can, yeah. But it has to be medically diagnosed. That way, the cops can't arrest me for it.
Look at all the shit that Joe Biden gets away with. Sign me up.
Yeah,
Start
he didn't have to be
sniffing people.
diagnosed.
Yeah.
Just unapologetically walk up to people. Yep.
I took medical terminology in college, like for a semester. I feel like that qualifies me enough to write you a note of some kind of gibberish.
I will accept it.
Only if your signature is illegible.
I can make it. I'm pretty good at forging. Shh, don't tell anybody.
By the way, speaking of medical terminology, Nomi, since you're trying to censor your buttery nip, you can just use the medical terminology for it and call it a buttery papilla.
I could call it that.
It sounds more Hispanic that way.
Right?
Sounds
Papilla.
dirtier.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah,
does.
buttery
Because most people
papilla.
don't know. People will start thinking like, "What is a papilla?"
Yeah.
It sounds like a fruit.
It's
Like
an
a-
exotic fruit.
Yeah.
Buttery areola.
Well,
Better than
Papilla
buttery
sounds-
mammary.
papilla sounds way too close to pepita, which is just little pumpkin seeds. So I think it actually works that way.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
sounds like
it's innocuous enough.
legitimately, what? Sorry, I just got distracted. I think it's
What?
legitimate. It sounds like a legitimate cuisine from a foreign country. Like, oh, have you tried the buttery papilla? Yes, it's quite good.
It does. It sounds like I don't know. In my mind, I hear some kind of like a pomegranate banana hybrid.
From Argentina.
It
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
an empanada to me. It sounds like something like a sweet potato. It's like not totally sweet. It might be sweet. It's a buttery papilla.
Maybe it's like a plantain where you can eat it savory.
Mm.
Now I want a tostone.
Sorry. Everybody hungry?
I can never remember. The squished plantain, Joe Rosie. You know
What do we
the-
lose?
Yeah.
the-
Mando.
Oh,
She had to go make wine.
Oh, she's like, I'm mixing out on the drinking. I'm gonna go make myself some wine. Oh, she's back.
The FBI got me. I'm sorry, guys.
Swatted.
That's all the conspiracy.
It's because
theories
of
we're
Jay.
talking.
It's because of Drunk 3PO's post on the on Twitter.
Did he really do it? I need to.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
They found out you were making liquor without paying taxes, and they came for you quick.
Right. There are
Wow,
many
that
people on
went-
Twitter who were like, "Wait a second, this isn't real."
And then he
This
put the
is
link for
great.
the shirt.
He put
And
a
he-
link to his store on
yeah,
the post.
directly underneath it. It got some traction. So
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's perfect.
Now Mando's gonna be famous for just going to jail.
For breaking the law.
I'll have to talk to my CO. Like, hey, look at what I did.
I'm internet famous now.
Yeah. Go to jail,
Somebody-
become famous.
Somebody said that's amazing. You can't pay for that kind of advertising.
Well, yeah, you can. It comes out of the taxpayer.
Just
Okay.
somebody else said strange flex, but okay. Oh my gosh. That's
Well, actually, let's bring it up. I'll bring up that tweet that Jay made.
somebody literally said, you could have at least told them to smile. It's like, hey,
She wasn't allowed.
I wanted to smile.
Someone said, dang, clearly guilty of being based.
Wait, who said that I needed to smile? I need to respond to them.
Blake the snake.
Blake the snake, I'm coming for ya.
I love the one with Raj Al Ghul.
Right.
Yes, you took my advice on theatricality a bit literally.
Oh,
I'm
my
sure no
word.
meth was involved. Oh, poor me.
A+ marketing.
Dude, I bet you people don't think that's real.
Oh, it's real, all right.
Hey, I think they still have me up on like their county website, but that'd be doxing myself, and I don't want to do that.
Were you like inmate of the week or something?
No, they have a thing of inmate of the day, and like they have a list and photos of all of the inmates that are there for that day.
And they were like underneath your little plaque says like quirky but kind of cute.
Yeah, they were. But, so in the official reporting, it's compliant.
Aha!
Because I didn't fight back.
As a Christian should be when undergoing jail. Jail time. She's like, yeah, I did. I'm glad I made Jesus proud.
Well, I mean, there's one guy on Twitter that thought I was on meth, so I will be
We're
honest,
not.
I hadn't had any sleep, so yes, I do look rough. I'm sorry. They didn't tell me. Like they just handed me like a washcloth and said wash, and I said okay.
Well, it's better than just sitting in your own grime, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
A washcloth, at least it was better than a moist towelette, you know.
Like the towels were about the size, like,
Oh,
and
can't hide nothing.
Yeah, that's for your entire body.
Wow. So, any tips on where to start first? The back, the arms, the legs.
I'd say the arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because you're showering in front of everybody else in the jail. So
How intimidating was
It's
that?
all out there already. Just like flap around, you know.
All right, are you gonna make me go there? Maybe just from a guy's perspective, the first place that we're going to go is the place that sees the least amount of sunshine, which means that it might get some traction later with some rashes, maybe some things rubbing together, maybe some things percolating in there if you leave the moisture too much.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in jail for a long time, though, you start growing things. For a woman, like armpit hair, like
ew.
Yeah.
Like razors and blades.
No, you can't have a razor. No.
Yeah, no.
So I'll
You
tell you
can-
exactly what I got. I got a
Here it
mattress. I got like a mattress. That is your mattress you hold on to. It's like those. Have you ever been to like a summer camp? Like the plasticky. That's what you get to sleep on.
Oh my God.
You get that one towel for that whole, like, while you're all like the whole time you're there. That is your towel, and you can wash it once in a while if you submit to have it washed. On wash day, you get a cup. You get a toothbrush. You get a fork. Or no, it's not a fork. It's a spork. and that is your spork. And let's see, what else did I get? I got two different things at one of the jails. One of the jails had really nice cups, and the other one had crappy cups.
Did you keep it
as a souvenir?
No, so the thing is, the cordial thing to do is if you are getting out, you give your stuff to the other inmates because you don't get new stuff all the time. You just have to hold on to it. Toothpaste, that's also what I got. Toothpaste and a bottle of 3-in-1. So hair, body,
head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, that's the wash you get.
I think the question we all need answered is, was it the toothbrush or the spork that you turned into a shiv?
Right, to gain control of the fraction.
My spork got stolen that first night, so the toothbrush.
Oh wow! When you left, did they give you a a T-shirt? You know, like I went to jail and all I got was this stupid T-shirt, something to remember the experience.
No, I got bruises from the cuffs because they had them too tight.
Wow. That kind of sucks.
The thing I hated, they had bunk beds for everybody. I was put on the top bunk.
Why is that a problem? I thought everybody would want the top bunk.
I'm short. There's no ladder. You jump.
No ladder.
There's no ladder. You climb up.
They're like, just figure it out. You'll get there.
Yeah. Mando got one of the big bruisers in her gang to lift her up. Like Pinky in the Brain, she's all snapping and they lift her up like
I mean my bunkie was the one who was in there because she burned her boyfriend, like
dang.
Yeah. How did you gain her respect?
I gave her the bar of soap.
She was starting to trade on day one.
They're like, hey, do you want to trade this or this? Like for breakfast, that it's a big thing. Like I traded like one of my biscuits for like some of their grape juice that they had. Like it's a thing, man.
Wow, that is very educational.
I wasn't in prison. I was just in jail for a couple of nights for a DWI.
It wasn't actually prison. Yeah,
we blew up her story much worse.
Oh no, that's totally fine. But I will say, like, I thought I was lucky to get the bottom bunk for the 2 nights that I had to spend there because they keep the lights on constantly. So like that's just another little thing. Is like I can actually get some nighttime.
Oh, the blanket. I forgot about the blanket. So like the wool blanket that's really itchy. That's the blanket you get. You don't get a pillow, by the way. There's no pillow. You get a blanket and a mattress.
Oh dude, I would want them to keep the lights on. Like I'm not scared of the dark, but in prison, yeah, don't turn off no fucking light on me, please.
Especially when my bunkie is in there for burning someone. Okay?
Yeah, keep the light on.
Well, the microwave wasn't in your cell, so.
It was a big room. It was just a big open room with bunk beds in rows.
So
y'all had like
camp.
Wow. Like a garrison or something like that.
Yeah, there was 16 people in my pod.
Wow, okay, I think I'd rather just have the other person in one room. Wow.
Funny thing is, they started singing hymns.
Right. Before we continue, Tabitha needs to mosey out, and then before she mosey out, I got a tip for 333 from Not Celluloid saying that ABI guy is kind of gay.
Thank you for your contribution.
Celluloid Dreamer, he's infamous for calling people gay. Thank you, Celluloid.
Projection.
Oh.
Finger on the pulse of people he is interested in.
Oh, okay. Well,
it is not on the wrist.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Celluloid Dreamer, for the tip. I appreciate it. I passed the message to ABF, and you are a real one for getting me to MegaCon. But I will go ahead and give Tabitha the floor because she is bidding us adieu.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me. It's been fun. It's been great to meet some new folks and then hanging out with the quote unquote old folks. No, but no, it's good to be here. I hope you get your goal. Shout out and to the chat for contributing and helping Nomi become a horrible version of herself, drink lots of water.
Drink water. If you want to see me fall down another flight of stairs,
that's right. You know, we got to see how it goes this year at MegaCon. You just never know what accidents lie around the corner. And yeah, so anyway, I'll be out, and Mando, I may or may not have a new project thanks to you. But anyway, good night, everybody.
Bye, Tabitha. Good night. Good night. And she's out. And I know I've been getting Arudai messages, and
that guy?
Yeah, that guy. Is Tabitha still here on the panel?
I think
she's rotating.
Yeah.
You could probably just have her leave the stage.
Yeah, you
Fuera.
There you go.
Ándale, fuera.
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 Get the chancla.
The chancla. Yeah, she still shows like she's still backstage. So, yeah.
Sometimes StreamYard's is weird.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
If it's not.
But yeah, no, it's been a real slice, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I don't really actually didn't plan this one because I just didn't really actually plan ahead. This one was just kind of like, oh, let's throw it together, make it work type of stream. So yeah, we already went through conspiracy theories. We heard
could always roll a d20 and just go from there.
Say, winging it is always the most fun thing to do.
It is. Oh, it's always the fun. I'll bring Smooth the DJ back until we get our guest of honor, which is
But don't unmute him. Okay.
What? I got a physical mute button on this mic. Come on.
Yeah, by the way, Nomi, you can't be getting too sick before Monday because I have to have you there while I murder the entire party on Call of Cthulhu. You have to
Are you really gonna do that?
I mean, you know, if you don't play your cards right, I will.
Are you guys nearing the end game or something?
No.
That's all like TTR.
That's Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Cthulhu
any D&D, Cthulhu, Pathfinder, like you could always die at any session.
Of course, yeah.
Especially when you're a wizard.
I'm nervous that on my stream that
there
I
he
do
is.
on table.
Speak of
Sorry, go ahead.
We got another devil joining us.
Oh,
wait.
Let me go.
No,
let me go.
look, we got room for you.
Yeah. 10 people.
Hey.
There he is.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, everybody.
Rudai.
Sound a little bit less confused.
I show up and the first words I hear are, "Hey, we have room for you." Like, come on, guys. I'm not that large.
I mean, you just have your big personality fills the panel. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, that's
Wow.
what it is. Wow.
I think she needs to roll for deception or something.
No, she already failed. That was a crit fail right there.
What the heck?
But hello, everybody. Good to see you. Glad to be here. And hi.
Hi, Rudai. How's it going?
You know, I was trying to get on here the whole time, but with Tabitha being my future ex-wife and all, we have this kind of like agreement, you know, from the court. We can't be on stream at the same time, so I had to wait till she was done, and she's a little long-winded. So sorry if it feels like I'm a little late.
Just a little, but it's okay. I'll give you a forgiveness. But I mean, I've been doing good so far, but I haven't reached the goal yet to, I don't know, humiliate you.
See, that's right. That's the other
How
reason
far
I'm
away
here.
are you? You gotta let people know.
Okay, so I've currently raised $757. So I can get $300 more, or $250. That'll get me to 1,000, and I can. How do I say this? Maybe how would I say this?
Cream blank.
I would cream blank a Rudai.
Whoa, what? Hold on, what?
Three Stooges, his face.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna say nothing because it will be clipped out of context.
Create a creameroo pie.
Oh, you'll be clipped out of context? Jeez, I wonder how that feels. I could never imagine being clipped out of context.
I mean,
Mo knows. Mo knows.
Shut the fuck up. I was going to say anything.
I think your most infamous short, though, is in context, 100% in context. So I don't think you really have any room to talk.
Who's?
I mean,
You.
Yeah.
Which one's my most famous one?
Oh, you know the creamy.
No, there's context there. There's context there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Nomi's stream, but there's context 100%.
There he's.
Yeah, Smooth is gonna go ahead and give up his spot because there's someone backstage.
Actually, I'm gonna take off.
Okay.
I gotta go on stream here pretty soon. I want to eat dinner.
Okay.
Also,
Thanks so much.
Arudai's here, and he's a Fed, so I don't know.
Oh, and you
I don't blame you. He's the one who spotted my house.
You have permits though, don't you, ABF?
From Alec Baldwin's finger, I feel betrayed. Wow.
So the real question
used
is,
to it.
Is your food as good as Mando's jail food?
Right?
I will see you guys
See
later.
ya.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye. Yeah, thank you again. Have a good night. I'll see you at MegaCon.
Good night.
Bye.
I mean, they did have good cakes. I'm just saying they did.
Are we talking about the food still?
I was gonna say a lot of women in there. I'm sure there were some good cakes.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Thanks, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if you've seen the general population. I would say the general population of any of the sexes is just generally unattractive. So I would probably not assume the general population of a prison has.
We're not talking about their faces, Joe. We're talking about the cakes. All right.
I mean,
Besides, cake doesn't have to look good to taste good. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
There may or may not have been some weird noises down one of the bunk beds in the jail. Like,
Rudai's looking at Kermit the Frog like, I don't know why I joined this stream.
Wow.
And then also, Aruda, I actually showed, I think I saved it, but no, I didn't. Let me bring it up because I did say that if I do get to one of my goals, if I can make it to, let's say I can make it to like 800, which is like $47 left. I need $47. I will have you seeing you're rude. I will have you seeing the Rainbow Connection wearing the Kermit the Frog.
yeah. Somebody needs to buy the Mando wine.
I will buy this for you.
Listen, chat, is this really what you want to see? Do you consider this entertainment? I don't think so. So honestly,
glorious.
Do you meet that goal? Probably not. Oh God, look at that thing.
Don't jinx yourself. Don't jinx yourself.
Also,
does your family know about all your antics on the internet?
I don't. It depends on which antics, I suppose.
Would your father be proud?
I think there was a point where they stopped.
Which father?
Wow.
I agree.
Sorry.
Tabitha's got it. Somebody needs to pay for the Mando wallet wine.
Listen. If
That's
you
$50.
$50.
Okay, if not for me, do it for Kermit, okay? Because if you look at that costume, where the chin is, my beard's gonna spill out over in his mouth, and nobody likes hair in their mouth, okay? So that's gonna be bad for poor Kermit. Just let it go. Just let the poor thing.
Well, if Sevi and Tristan meets their goal too, you're gonna get your beard shaved anyway.
Shit.
I can't wait for that.
And then also, I get to thread your eyebrows
Oh.
and give your beard line.
Dear
What?
God.
What is? Okay, so I have to know, what is threading your eyebrows? What is that?
So look, I got thread right here.
Malty, let's go. Let's go.
She ripped hair off your face with a thread. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
That's
hair off
my face? Yeah, she did it to Dermy last year. I don't even know what threading
is. I've never done it, so
yeah, she runs the hair between the two threads, and then she pulls, and it literally rips it out.
Oh my God, that is horrifying.
You can be agree to being tortured?
Yeah, you said yeah.
That is horrifying.
That is
And
horrifying.
she's gonna do
sounds
it
like
to you
Gitmo
after
shit.
she's been drinking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So yes, the precision might be lacking a little bit.
Yeah, you might look like Vanilla Ice circa 1990. You might have the little.
I've got to take off.
He has waves like Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go, devil.
Yeah, I've got to eat some dinner before every other show I'm on tonight.
Oh yeah, Ballbusters.
Ballbusters, Sam's show, then my show. So
Oh,
man.
well, thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the tip. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
no problem. Thanks for having me on, and I'll see you guys later.
All
Bye.
right, bye,
Neville.
Neville. Have a good night.
You rule, man. Have a good one.
Bye. Now,
Okay,
where's
man.
Stevie? I need my other torture friend to Arudai to join in this conversation to
I sent her the link.
to make Arudai comfortable.
She was,
Rude, I want
yeah,
you
she
to
was,
notice that
she was
I haven't
recording.
said a single mean thing to you today.
I think that's just because you were in the bathroom. I haven't even heard you this whole time, so I imagine it's coming. I imagine it's coming.
I haven't said anything about you either.
You might. Hold on, let me look on the panel. Okay, you might be in the top 2 of the most evil people on the panel today, so I am not fooled. Something's up your sleeve. I know it, Joe. I know it.
What are you talking about? Joe's like the nicest person on
Joe's
any of
the
the affiliates.
nicest.
Yeah, she's a saint.
The nicest person. The first opportunity she had when I was at MegaCon, while live, mind you, she convinces Chat and Sevi that it's $25 a slap for me to get slapped live while we're at MegaCon. Okay, that is not an innocent person.
I can't do that right now.
In my defense, Moss, would you agree? Arudai seems like the kind of person who would really enjoy getting that kind of abuse from a pretty lady. So, in fact, I was in Arudai's corner knowing I was doing him a favor.
I mean, by his own admission, he was surfing the internet looking for it.
So you're welcome, Arudai.
So Arudai, I actually, well, I didn't know. This isn't going towards Arudai. I did get a 420 tip for some fagot. I'm not going to say the full word.
Pajot, I think it's
Pajot.
Pajot.
French baguette.
French. Some fagot for a comment saying because the devil is weak. Hi, Joe.
And yes, Joe has made the
I'm judging you today.
But yeah, so thank you so much, Samfago, to get me closer to torture Arudai.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve this?
I need $40 more just to get me to the $800 mark. Whoa, I clicked on the wrong thing. I will bring up the menu here because our new guest, Arudai, didn't see the menu. So I will pull that up. We got Paleta shot, a lemon drop, the buttery nip, and a BJ for your choice to buy me a drink.
And then Mando's
prison wallet
wine.
For 50.
Yeah,
prison wine.
yes, Nomi. Lando's prison wallet for 50. I didn't put it on the menu because that was just made up on the stream.
Yeah. After drinking that, by the way, how are you feeling?
I mean, it's weighing on me. I feel it.
So it is like Guinness.
It is like Guinness. It tasted more like chocolate. Chocolate with pineapple. So it didn't taste bad.
But
you never had chocolate with pineapple?
You never had chocolate with pineapple? Sounds delicious.
Nutella,
bro, that's
sounds really good.
What do you drink?
That's really part of like
Oh, that looks good though. I drink that one.
It is good. Oh, here I'll show again. It's
Hot
jalapeno
farts
pineapple
Arudai.
margarita. I thought it was. I got it because I was going to let Chet, kind of mess with me and be like, make me drink this because it's gross. It's actually good. So it backfired.
Oh man,
y'all are uncultured if you've never tried that before. Those flavors actually go really well together.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound good.
Yeah.
Damn good.
So you can also buy Arudai a drink on this stream too if you want.
Now she's volunteering me for intoxication. I see how this goes.
Yes, because it's fun.
No me.
I get to drink on stream. Yay!
Well, here's the thing, Arudai. I would think you would be trying to get her more money so that she can make you look more presentable to Tabitha.
Exactly.
Oh wow! Is that you think I'm trying to get back with my future ex that I've never even dated? That's bold, man. That's
very
bold.
She'll treat you right.
Why would I walk into a divorce I already know is happening? That is insane. That is just giving away half my.
That's crazy talk.
Well, meow.
I'm a dreamer, and also I need content. So,
yeah,
True.
There you go. That could make for some gossip news.
Hey, Alpha's back. Welcome back.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, I'm back.
Well.
I was here earlier.
Thanks for hanging out.
What's that?
Thanks for hanging out. The
Yeah.
alcohol is hitting me a little bit.
Just a little.
I'll be here a little while. I told Dermy I'd be a little late to his stream, so.
I'm 8 shots in, guys.
Do you really think he'll remember after he gets a dog shot collar? For
anyone here who hasn't been to the Dermy Wormy stream, you're in for a treat of debauchery.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
over there.
It is literally hilarious.
What has Dermy done this time?
Every Friday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, Dermy Wormy. I can't explain it. You just have to watch.
He debases himself for our pleasure.
Yes, he does.
That's a good way of putting it.
Like, I've seen him do crunches with a dog collar, shot collar on stream.
Wow. That must have looked like throwing like bowling balls in a water bed.
Oh, yay! And then my friend is here to make sure I feel miserably and everything.
No.
The girls on the top.
Now you're gonna meet your goal, Sevi.
Yeah, Sevi, I'm happy that you're here so I can make my goal.
Yes.
So the main thing is, if I can make it to $1,000, Sevi, I get to give Erudai a pie to the face, and then also I get.
Did you agree to this, by the way?
In a manner of, it was more of like, "Hi, you're doing this, okay?" Question mark. And I was like, and then Sevi messaged me afterwards, "Hey, I told her you're doing this, okay?" I was like, "God damn it."
Sevi volunteered him, and he didn't say anything. He didn't say no. He could have said it, but I was like, "Okay, cool, we're going with it." I also need to pay for my date that I'm going to have with Erudai anyway.
See, there's supposedly some light at the tunnel there.
Yeah, but I need to make the funds. I need to take you to Olive Garden.
Wait, are you paying for the date?
First off,
are you wearing the pants in this relationship, Nomi?
I have never had the date paid for me, but two, could you imagine taking that approach like ever with a woman? Like, hey, let's plan for a date next week, but just make it tentative. I gotta earn the money first. Can you imagine that?
Well, duh. I'm just kidding. I gotta go work.
Some people earn their money that way.
I might not quite get there. Okay, so if not, it'll be canceled. But I'm just letting you.
Some of us get paid by the hour. All right.
I was gonna say, I grew up in the Midwest. We're perpetually broke. That's kind of how it works.
That's exactly
how it works over here.
100%.
Mom says if he gets paid by the hour, Eruda gets paid by the minute. Or the second.
By the word.
36 seconds. That's the most that he has ever gotten paid.
Yeah. $1 every 36 seconds.
Wow. That implies some things I don't like. I'm just gonna say.
Hey, I didn't say it. It was Moss.
Wow.
There she goes, putting words into everybody's mouths again.
Oh, I'm used to that.
That's what I'm saying.
At least for you, it's just words. For me, half the time it's like screenshots. She'll go through and she'll like do the little HTML edit thing and change what I said in our DMs. The one that was the worst was she said I asked her to send me a box of Depends. And it was because when we were live, she said that she's like, yeah, one time he asked me for a box of Depends. I don't know why. I guess he's getting old and can't help himself anymore. I was like, I did not say that. And she's like, you did. I was like, prove it. She's like, okay. And then she was typing up a storm that whole time. I didn't realize what she was doing until she posted the screenshot over in Discord. I was like, God damn it, Sevs. I swear to God.
But that's why we need her, because she likes to inflict pain on you, and I like to see it happen. I was like, yeah, torture her.
Up until the point she unintentionally goes live instead of recording.
Oh my gosh! We're not gonna record it.
I was gonna call her out.
I tried calling you. Okay.
I did too. I tried messaging her.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Use an OBS.
She pulled a Gary and went live.
You hit the wrong button.
I did hit start recording, so I do have my TikTok recording. So whoever watched it got a preview of my TikTok video.
Hey!
It was kind of funny though. I was like, is she live right now? And then I noticed you were leaning over to the cat. I was like, yeah, she's not aware she's live right now.
No, I did not know.
And then I noticed the legally savvy background. I was like, hey, wait a minute. She's on Moonsco right now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Very confusing.
Sevi, you did such a great job. We should collaborate.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, she did. It was a good video. We'll see it later.
Do you guys want to see something really, really cool?
Yeah, show me really, really cool.
Okay. I have a never seen picture. It's never seen, so of course I have to
Oh God.
show it.
I don't like
that.
No offense, Heavy.
I know
You're
where
not
this
gonna
is
beat Mando at all.
No,
I'm actually scared. If this is a rude eye in some kind of skimpy outfit,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't want to see it.
You're
Oh,
scared.
wow!
Oh
God!
God.
The beard. Without the beard. He looks so young. What happened to you?
He actually looks like a hard ass in this picture, man.
Yeah.
Were you in the army?
Man.
Air Force. Yeah.
I just retired 20 years Air Force in July.
Oh, cool. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What did you do?
I started out as an air battle manager, and then in the end, I was TAC P.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was a boom operator, so I laid down and passed gas. That was my military career.
Yeah. TAC P. We're the ones that roll around on the ground with the army and call in airstrikes on enemies.
Lay down and pass gas.
I mean, that's pretty badass.
That's what I did.
You still do that to this day.
My job hasn't changed much. The air comes out the other end, though.
He's perfecting it.
So I just want to point out that a Rudite chooses to look this way on his own. That haircut is his own choosing, and that beard is of his own choosing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you were attractive then, Rude. What happened?
Oh my God! Wow.
He got a really bad toupee.
Note that I didn't even go there, Rude. I note that for next
After
Thursday.
to move his head like this, and you see he has like a mushroom cut.
No, I'm not doing nothing. And Moss, you didn't
Okay,
go there.
that's okay. You don't have to. I have a picture.
You go to hair cuttery and you say, "This is the haircut I want."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
There's
you
a
could
choice.
just go with the one that I got in my mugshot, man.
I'll get it.
Rude, I could totally pull that
I'll
one
get
off,
it.
honestly.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I've just been thinking this entire time that you were auditioning to be a monk somewhere.
Oh my God!
does.
You sons of bitches!
So-
I'll go get my haircut.
He's growing. He's growing.
Since he doesn't want to show you guys the side view of his head,
You stop, because first off, it's a
I shared my
false
screen.
advertising. False.
Oh
He's
my
just-
goodness.
He's just growing. He's just
I'm
growing out
watching
his hair.
that.
He wants a Disparu
There
haircut.
is no dent there. It's just I have voluminous.
A lot of hair.
I have a lot
Are
of
you
hair
sure-
that pushes it down. Okay.
Are you sure you were in the Air Force? Because that's a sailor's hat that you have growing out at the top of your
Oh
head.
dear God! Dear God! I hate
Yes.
you, Debbie.
what? I didn't say you had a sailor's hat. Why am I getting blamed for that?
Because
I
you're
know.
sharing the pictures.
They're real
Because
pictures.
you
You were
didn't wanna
talking
show
about
people.
You were talking about her editing text messages. She's just showing real pictures of you at this point.
I mean, to be
Yeah, they
fair,
are
that
real
picture,
pictures.
that picture is actually real, and it just shows my hair being compressed. There was another time in Discord where while we were all on stream, she was being suspiciously quiet, and then a few minutes later, I see a bunch of ha-ha-ha-ha-has in chat, and I'm just like, oh God, here we go. And I go look, and she had done this editing job of my head to the side, and then she took like a point of it. I don't know what program she used, but she pulled the image down, or someone did, and gave her this image, and it looked like an unnatural like V dented into my head from where they stretched the image downwards. I was like, God, that is so retarded looking.
Was not me.
What's the difference right now?
Wow!
As someone in the chat said, it's a Siemens haircut.
Oh dear God! Thanks, Calvaryman.
So since you're doing all kinds of like really torturous things to Rudai on Moonskull for raising funds, why not do him like a charity and also add in force him to get an actual real haircut that doesn't look like that.
Oh my god, that would be nice. That would be such a nice thing to do.
It would be good. It would be good for you. Beneficial.
Be a
You
goal
see
for the
how
Dragon
nice
Industry.
I am, Aruda. I'm looking
So
out
nice.
for you.
So nice.
And then,
Number 3 evil.
and then if that happens, then you have a nice haircut. Then we won't make fun of your toupee anymore because it won't look so bad.
You don't make fun of my hair when it wasn't this long. When it was like, I don't even have when it was like the depth of a dice. It was like this thick. You were still
that
calling
was
it a toupee.
that was
Like
because
my baby
that was because your forehead was like this big, and I was making fun of your hair because your forehead was like this big, and it shouldn't be this big. Because instead of your hair laying flat, you like to put it like that and be like, "Look, everybody, I have a truck right here."
Oh my god! But you were
Like
still
a cargo
calling it
truck
a
on my
toupee.
forehead.
In all fairness, though, Erudite doesn't have as big of a forehead as Ryan.
I mean, like my baby dice are probably the same height,
5 head.
right? Yeah, my hair was probably like slightly longer than that, like maybe a little bit more. And they were like, "Oh, look at his wig and his toupee," and I'm like,
"Oh."
I can literally like show you that my hair is attached to my
I
head.
can see why people say it though, because your hair looks very disheveled. That's why.
Okay, before Erudite tries to defend himself and everything we try to bring up at him, our friend Mo Zamboni needs to head out.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for having me on. I apologize for your hangover tomorrow because that shot you took earlier was awful, but partially, well, 75% of that was due to Mando, not me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I was merely the messenger. Mando was the one that caused it to come into being.
Hey,
so.
you say you're the marketing person, so that's why you're like, "Hey, this is a good idea for a shot." It's like, "All right, I'll take it."
Yes, and ironically, the person that made you do it was the devil made me do it. So yeah,
That's true. Devil made you do it. But
So,
go ahead and share what's happening in your world, online world, Mo Zamboni.
Well, I will be on Drunk 3PO stream on Monday, the Monday Hangover, with a certain person on the stream named Sebi. Hi. But other than that, I will be on Off the Hip on Mondays, and I will be on Late and Gay with the GCA on Wednesdays, and other things to come. Like when you stream, it's so much fun, and it's like it just you can never get enough. So, and to that end, hail to my brother Malty. He's amazing. As he says, he makes 98% of the videos on the GCA, and he might be underselling himself. but thanks for having me on. I hope you make it out to MegaCon. You're an awesome person, and
thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting everybody on here. But Mando is my spirit animal. That's what I want to leave on. So
I sent you, on
Right
Twitter,
on.
I sent you the both my mugshots.
I gotcha. I followed you right back. So, but don't drop the soap. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mo.
Yes,
Have a
thank
good
you.
night.
Bye,
Take
Mo.
care. Bye.
Or
All
do
right, now back to
drop
roasting Garudai.
Oh my god! There's nobody else to torture?
Well, actually, go ahead, Joe.
I was right. You were like, if I reach a certain number, I'm gonna harass Rudai. I'm like, you do that for free on the regular basis.
But I want to get paid for it.
Exactly.
Well, now she can go harder on it.
I can. Hard. Emphasis
And you know what? Rudai would probably like it. That sick fuck. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're past the 2-hour mark, so don't worry about it.
Wow. Anyone else? You got something you like to say, horny?
Maybe that's why he
Hey,
likes
say-
having a bad haircut, is because he likes getting roasted. And he's like, "Oh my god, please roast me. I have nothing going on in my life."
Rudai, I literally let everyone see my actual mugshots of me going to jail. I don't have mugshots. I don't know what you want
For
from
now.
me.
He doesn't have
For
mugshots.
now.
He has clean shaven face.
Mine is involuntary. What's happening to me right now? I'm just existing.
I
There's a
didn't
thing
want
called
to get
hairdresser.
arrested. I wasn't attempting to. I was just speeding. Okay, I was actually attempting to get away.
Why did you
Oh,
go to jail if you were just like speeding? Oh, was it because you ran
I
away
had a
from the cop?
I had a warrant out for my arrest.
Oh.
Because
wow.
I had a failure to appear. Because of a
Oh.
traffic ticket I forgot about.
Oh, okay, that happens.
That's innocent, though.
That'll happen.
And they had me bunked
That'll happen.
with somebody who was literally in there for burning her boyfriend. Like, that was my bunkie.
Wow, goals.
So for those of you who are prior military, see if you recognize these things.
Holy fork.
Wow.
Okay, make
rude
him big
eye.
screen. Make him big screen. Okay, actually, do this. If you guys send Nomi a $50 super chat,
No.
Yes, no.
These things will give me instant headache. This is like a prescription that's super high. I'm not putting this thing on.
You can close your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not putting on the BCGs. This is for memory's sake only.
Those are the cock blocking glasses. You're not
these
Napoleon Dynamite ones.
You're not getting anything with those.
Well, going on. This is going to be for a much bigger goal, but no.
$50 for Aruda to wear those glasses on the stream, and then I also get to drink whatever that Mando drink was.
Oh my
So you
God.
get a twofer for $50. A twofer for $50, guys.
It's a fair deal.
Happy hour. It's happy hour.
With the glasses on.
But you have to do it quickly because Rudai has a stream that he has to do in like 10 minutes.
Dragon Age, right?
Like 5 minutes actually, because I got
Dragon
actually
Age.
stepped up.
You're playing Veilguard, right?
Yeah, we're celebrating. What's her name? Corinne Bush.
Bush.
Was it Bush?
Yeah,
We're
Did you just say her name?
His?
Is that?
His,
I don't even know. I've just seen the name of the article. I've never seen the person.
Retard.
It's an imposter.
You like to
Exactly.
call them
It's a
they. I
transformer.
like to call them retard.
It's a transformer.
Then he. Oh God.
Whatever. Again,
never-
like I said, retard.
So yeah, we're gonna celebrate his departure then, and it'll be fun. We're gonna we did a similar stream before when it first came out, and we did. This is where that meme Moss was talking about came from. We called it we called it pulling a barv. So the whole stream was they were buying me drinks. It was a drink called a barv, and the colors of the liquor were the trans flag colors. And then while they're giving me those drinks, Sevi and our head mod Chrysanth were on the stream too. And every time somebody sent $20, they changed their pronouns to whatever they wanted. And I had to remember them. And if I messed up, I had to take another shot. And so Sevi changed hers to creamy and frothy. Those are her pronouns. And it led to very bad things. We're just going to say.
I saw Frost
creamy asshole.
Yeah, so it led to him call me an asshole. He said creamy asshole.
I got mad because I messed up, and I was like, you don't know how hard this is, you creamy asshole. And then it became a clip, and I was just, fuck.
Well,
Muggard.
look at it this way. This brewer's got a new soundbite out of you.
Oh yeah, I know. It's only a freaking blurp. I was like, what the hell, man?
But what are friends for? To roast you to oblivion.
That is true.
But man, it looks like I'm not going to be able to give Arudai that creamy. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say,
Praising Nomi.
Go ahead, Nomi. Say it. You were shy about saying it in the chat. Go on. Go on.
That's the chat. No one's gonna believe what you say.
You typed it in chat so many times. Arudai likes cream pies. Arudai likes cream pies. You want another cream? Come on, just say it live. It's okay.
There was a new sound bit right there, guys.
Please clip that. Yeah, please clip that.
Wait. You sure you weren't in the Navy?
Please clip it.
Gracious.
You sure you weren't a seaman?
You are worse than Mo on how easily you walk into these like clips.
Yeah.
I was you up for that. I set you so well for that.
I was literally about to I was like, hey, Nomi, if I tip you $20, will you say it? But then you just said it yourself, and I think we get way more comedy gold out of you saying it.
Dear God, my life. I like your idea though. Yeah, Nomi, $20. Say it. I think it's a great idea.
How close are you, Nomi, to your goal?
Wait, how close is that to the goal? So this is a bad idea.
So I'm at $761. I was making my goal for $1,000. So I'm $300 away, technically. So yeah, if I can make it to 1,000, that's what I will give Arudai, that creamy Ping.
Surprise.
The creamy finisher. It's the creamy finisher.
Wow.
Did you just creamy finisher?
Creamy finisher.
Finish her.
The
way
baby
you're
icing.
doing it is actually worse than just saying it. The creamy thing sounds so much worse than cream pie. I'm just gonna say.
Is it though?
You can't say those things around the innocent ears. The innocent.
It's too late.
For real, there are children on this stream now.
It's
You
too
gotta watch
late. He
yourself.
loves. We all know. He kept saying that he loves cream pies. When we did the when we did the clown game, he kept putting a bunch of cream on the plate and was like, I love it. He kept smashing his face. It's so weird.
Oh, wow.
It was so weird.
That's where I came
I was
from.
weirded out.
That is not what happened. We were doing. She set that goal up. Oh, I hate you, Sev. I hate you so much. I can't even defend myself on this
I
one.
love how anytime Arudai comes on a stream, the entire time he's on, he's just defending himself.
Yeah,
Every time.
it's the constant I feel like I'm sword battling against a whole horde of people here. What am I supposed to do, man?
I'll get the fundamental support when I'm at MegaCon. Don't worry, chat.
And then when Sevi comes on, that's like when the boss music comes on, and like, oh shit, I can't even save at this point. This is the no save zone. I'm screwed.
No Zaku boy.
You're right.
Yeah,
we are all
That's
weirdos.
fair. Yeah, that's
All
true.
of us
we're
are
not.
weirdos.
And to be fair, Arudai, it's a lot funnier when you say it.
If
No,
you're,
dear
if you're a
God.
YouTuber, you're default weirdo.
Right.
Yeah, it's also very true.
Like when you create a YouTube channel in the contract, they're like, are you a weirdo? Yes or no?
Yes. It's the only way you can get a channel is to say yes.
Always got to say yes.
Mostly.
All right, I'm getting yelled at in my ear by a certain mod that I am going to be
The
late
Nugget?
for my own stream.
Yes, you are.
So
Yes, you are.
help Nomi get to her goals, even if it's bad for me. I'll live. I've probably been through worse. But help her get there, and it'll be fun because then we can see Nomi at MegaCon, and she can hang out with us, and you guys get the benefit of seeing what you just saw today live together in person. Like we're not just boxes on a screen. It'll be great.
And I will get
Another box on
to.
the screen? What?
I get to smash. I'm not going to say the rest.
You get to smash me. That's fantastic, Nomi. Thank you.
Wow, that's pretty
Nomi,
presumptive.
this is breaking news. Nomi wants to smash Arudai.
Well, Nomi's gonna bring Arudai a cream pie.
Many do. Oh no, not that line.
Did you say many dudes? Is that what you're gonna say?
Smashing line. Smashing line. Many do.
Oh my god.
You gotta go.
All right. Arudai's gonna go. I'll see you later, Arudai.
Bye, guys.
Hop away.
What
Hi,
are you
man.
doing,
In the chat.
boss?
He just keeps digging himself deeper into the hole.
Mhm.
You just looked so happy while you were doing it.
Oh, I love digging holes, man. I love
He was trying to dance out of that one.
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
And then now that Arudai's left, we can talk real trash. No, just kidding. But we got other friends that are taking off. We got Joe Rosie and Moss that needs to make a getaway. So Joe, thank you so much for hanging out tonight.
Of course.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
guys.
everybody. I'll see you
Yeah,
next
Joe.
time. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. All right, Moss, you got to
What you
go
got?
too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have other engagements I must attend. But
How
I
rude.
know. But I do I sincerely appreciate you inviting me. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure hanging out with all of you. I love the mugshots and the toilet water that you drank, Nomi. God bless you. And I will pray for you tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm
Her
already
boss will
feeling
hate
it.
her.
All right. And by the way, I just so I can mention, I am also trying to raise money for MegaCon, and Sevi has agreed if we can reach $500, she's going to cut my hair. So, and I need a haircut. I know you can't see it underneath my hat, but
He trusts me.
Wait,
No, I don't. That's why it has a price tag on it, because I don't trust you.
Can we see your hair right now?
Yeah.
See what it looks like?
Yeah, what are you working with?
Not much.
It looks good. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You need a haircut?
Oh yeah,
I've
no,
got
I
more
need a
hair on
haircut
my
real
head than
bad. I
you.
don't like it. It's too long.
It is long.
No, you look really good.
It's far too long. That's just because it's greasy and it does what I want it to do now. But when it's not greasy, it just doesn't.
How bad can it get, folks? How bad can it get?
Yeah.
I mean, you can always just shave it all off.
You know what? That's what I normally do. But I've been saving it for so long because I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to let Sevi cut my hair now, and probably keep some money aside so I can go and see an actual barber later on. So anyway, all right. Well, with that, thank you everybody. It was been an absolute pleasure, and I will catch you on the flippity flop.
All right. Bye, Moss. Have a good night. Care, man. Yeah, I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Bye. Okay,
right.
he's down.
So we got to give Sevi she has to get electric clippers with only a size 2 guard, and then just have
yes. Or no guard.
Oh, even better. More sinister.
Or you could get like a really thin one and like do like intricate patterns on the side of his head.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
D20.
Oh my god, that is awesome. I love that idea. I'll just tell him, hey, just Park, just like I just need to get it right, and I'll just like do like
I gotta do the little details here and there. And
yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be so amazing. But if I do that, then nobody tell him that's what I'm doing.
No,
it has to be a surprise. Yes. Hey, fantastic! Bring your clippers. No, I'm sure he left. Bring your clippers and then bring the thing so I could do the little D20 on his back, and that way he'll never see it.
Yeah,
everybody else can see it except for him.
Walk around Orlando.
Even better, Sevi, once you do that, Sevi, I can get my thread and just remove the root, like the actual root, so it won't grow for another like 2 months.
Good idea.
Y'all are diabolical, and I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're really done.
Every time somebody like walks by him, they're gonna roll a D20, and he's gonna be so confused. Like, why are people throwing D20s?
I love this.
Yeah.
History eraser button says do the Wizards of the Coast logo. I think that's gonna be too complicated.
That's a little much.
That's a little much. Yeah.
So earlier. Go ahead. No, tell me your story.
Oh yeah, no. One time, I way back, I used to have a boyfriend that let me cut his hair. One time, then he told me to never, ever get near him with scissors ever again. I thought I did a good job. Apparently, it was so bad, and I felt like such a hairstylist when I was cutting his hair. And I was like, "This is so great! Wow, this is amazing!" And I was like, "Oh, it's just too bulky. It has too much. It has like too much." So I was like trying to like thin it out. It's like I think this is what hairstylists do. So I'll just grab it like this. I'm just gonna cut it like that. Just grab stuff and just cut straight up. Apparently, not the way to go. Apparently, it was absolutely horrible.
Did you have to get it fixed afterwards?
Yes, he did. He was so
bad. Sevi, I was trying to listen to you, but I was mesmerized by Nomi's food.
I'm eating Thai fried rice.
Very yummy.
It looks delicious.
It's only 5 a.m. I need to wait another 2 hours until I can get food.
Thai fried rice, guys, with chicken. Medium.
Stop making me hungry on stream.
That looks delicious.
It does look good though. Yeah.
This is hitting the spot. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if he didn't like the haircut, that says something about him, Sevi. If he didn't like the haircut.
Yeah.
That's a him problem.
He doesn't know what he missed. I thought it looked amazing.
I'm sure it was.
And also, this was before I got LASIK surgery, so I was blind as a bitch.
I mean,
how blind are we talking?
I had like a -8 something in one eye and a -9 on the other.
Wow.
Okay. And I had astigmatism on top of that.
Jeez Louise.
That's why it's a bad.
-8
now I can see everything great. So maybe now if I looked at it, So now maybe if I looked at it, I would like come to realize that it wasn't the best. But the difference, Horny Elf, is that I had to pay extra so they didn't look so thick. Because if you pay extra, they squish them down to make them like look normal. But the thing that I didn't like about it is that you could tell the prescription because part of my face will look this small, like in the glasses.
Yeah.
It will make it look this small, and then everything else was like the same. So I started to use contact lenses after that.
They look like they look like the bottom of Coke bottles. You know.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I just got a $25 tip from Moss.
Oh no.
He says for the huevos con weenies fund.
Damn it.
Well, Moss, if you're going to be at MegaCon, I'll make you a big heaping plate of huevos con weenies for you. So what is that? That's $25. So that's a paleta shot. So let me go ahead and make a paleta shot for you, Moss, that I'm going to drink, that you're not here to drink.
Go.
I wish you were here on stream still to watch me drink it.
Well, I mean, stream now, but now when we were talking about our evil plan. But now,
right, yeah. Make sure that he's not there for the plan.
I wish I could go to MegaCon.
Moss is in chat.
Moss is in chat. Oh, you can't wait for weenies and eggs. I make the best. I make the best
weenies and eggs. Okay,
yes,
they're the best.
It's the best.
Yes, evil plan.
No evil plan, Moss. There is no evil
plan.
Yeah,
there's no evil plans or anything like
We're
that.
not evil, Moss. You're fine.
It's not like any one of us went to jail for anything or whatnot.
Yeah.
No.
Here's to evil plans, Sevi. Yay!
Evil plans.
Evil plans.
Kermit.
It's actually Kermit playing Pokemon cards, but Brock wasn't smart about Pokemon cards for some reason.
Apparently not. I remember when we went to Dallas, the guy who did the comics or did the illustrations for the Muppets, whatever dude name was, old dude with white hair, the old man with the cane. Erida was like showing him his current voice, and the dude was like try to be nice about it, try to be like that's good, but let me tell you how you can improve it. I was laughing so hard because he thought he was so amazing, and the dude was like, no, this is horrible.
Sevi, I still can't believe I missed you at the Dallas meetup. We were both there.
I know. It's crazy, and I was just running all over the place, to be honest. So, yeah. But are you coming to MegaCon?
I actually can't make it. I started a new job, and I don't have the time off to be able to do it.
Okay. Got it.
Unfortunately, I wish I could. I've had multiple people ask me like if I was going to be there, and they were upset that I couldn't make it.
I'm upset that I'm not going to make it.
Yeah,
we're gonna cry. We're just gonna cry.
Oh.
And
I'll buy a plush elf.
From today. Yeah.
Smoo, are you gonna make it?
I'll be there. Yeah.
Shit. Maybe I need to take some time off and just go down there. I just need somewhere to stay. I could drive down, but I just need somewhere to stay.
The GCA has a content house. It's like 14 bedrooms.
Oh shit!
I think we still have some beds and some rooms open.
All right, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, hit up Multi. Speaking of Multi, he needs to mosey away.
He needs to multi out.
He needs to, malt on out of here.
You hate before I can see it on your face.
Okay. I'm waiting for one of y'all to get it together.
Ninja.
What up, Ginger?
Hello. Nice to see you.
I saw that picture.
That Twitter post is still getting traction.
Oh my gosh.
Is it really?
It is.
Put it up on Twitter.
Jay put it up on Twitter.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, Gary replied back to it. He says #free. What's her name?
Yes. Which is weird because Gary's part of the reason I'm even streaming. The first time I ever jumped on someone's stream was one of his member streams. I was like, do you remember me?
Oh my god.
But
well,
Gary...
it's 4,792 views.
Wow.
Jeez.
Damn.
Where's the Legion? Meme.
Oh, they will. Just they
I
will.
love it. I love it.
Mando making waves, and she's not even trying. She's only getting arrested.
Yeah. For something
you
she
don't have
didn't
any-
know she did.
You sure you don't have any outstanding warrants? Because we can make some up real quick.
I mean, I'll double check that I don't have any more tickets because I mean I do have a lead foot and I got pulled over for speeding a lot, so that's what the original ticket was for too, speeding. And I got pulled over when I got arrested. I got pulled over for speeding.
Oh, really?
Is that Rebellion shirt you? That's you?
That's me.
That's her.
I didn't realize that till now.
Yes, that's me.
I just saw it. I
got arrested in Jay's Trump 3PO's Welcome to the
Free
Rebellion
advertisement.
shirt.
Free
Oh, that's great.
You can't make it up, but Nomi, I hope you hit your goal.
Oh, thanks, Malty.
Hell yeah.
If not, I'm still gonna try to go. I'm still gonna have fun. But yeah.
You're getting really daggone close though. Maybe a silent benefactor can bridge the gap. But we shouldn't have to worry about that. We should worry about the content from these awesome people who are still on this stream and putting in the work and effort and entertaining you and earning your dollar. So
yes.
she doesn't you don't have to do anything. You don't have to hit one of the little bio drinks on the menu, but any little bit helps. So please, if you like what you see here, please feel free to donate to Nomi. She's a freaking awesome girl, and she is worthy of it all.
Oh, thank you, Malty. I appreciate it. Well,
Wait,
thank
now
you.
Hey,
I gotta go vomit blood because I'm not used to lying on stream.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, and
Yes, Elf.
Yes, Elf. Did you die on this? Elf?
I was just saying she's only 7 subs away from monetization.
Yep, you are.
YouTube.
Yep.
Wow, yeah.
Let's get us to 500, folks. Come on.
Can I make it to 500 on the stream? I only need 7 more.
7
Oh,
more
my
subs.
God, yeah. 7 more.
Ev-
Come on.
7 more
All right,
subs.
Definitely 100%.
Yeah, just go repost everything that she does and just be like, only 7 more subs, because there's tons of people on Twitter who don't give a crap about YouTube, but you can tug at their heartstrings because it's the time for it.
Yeah.
because that's all it takes for her.
So I got
Aw.
to 500.
Just tugging at heartstrings?
Yeah.
That's come y'all are females. That's what y'all do. Y'all play. Y'all
that's what I do.
manipulate emotions.
Okay, I can be like, hey, Buttery Nips on this show, come through.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I'll say the same thing because I promised Nips with
Buttery
the dualies,
Nips.
so.
Yes.
I give BJ's
Oh
for
my
$40.
God.
Like, what?
Yeah, Buttery Nips and BJ's. That's over here.
Yes,
Oh, no.
you have my back. All right, y'all have a great rest of the day.
You too. Bye,
Easy, buddy.
Molly.
Later.
Hey, brother.
So earlier today, Sebi, we were talking about like our favorite conspiracy theories. Do you have one? Do you know of any conspiracy theories that you are that's currently occupying your mind?
No. No, I think the one thing that I have stuff that the government did that I thought was really interesting. Like for example, when they tried to practice mind control and like telekinesis on cats, when the CA was trying to do that, I thought that was really funny. Just reading about it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
or
Ninja,
one. Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead, Sebi.
Oh, or another thing that I thought was incredibly brutal that I was really surprised that they did was Agent Orange, because it just really showed how little they cared about the American troops. And I just cannot believe they would do that to American soldiers. Like, okay, I believe it if you do it to other countries, right? But why us? Why our own American people? Like that was really, really messed up. So it's like, yeah, so like that to me was kind of hard. And I know like I think like generally there's always that concerned that if they did it then, are they gonna do it now? But I haven't heard of any conspiracy theories other than those that actually happened. Oh, they made a movie out of it when men stare at goats.
Oh, I remember that when that came out. Yeah.
We have to watch it. Also, Ninja, as far as replying back to your comment, Buttery Nips, you had my curiosity, now I have your attention. Well, that's also a drink on my menu here. So, Buttery Nips are $35. This is my menu for tonight. Gets me to MegaCon. A Buttery Nipple is basically butterscotch, and my alcohol of choice, I had a brain fart, I'm sorry. My alcohol of choice was vodka. There we go.
Vodka.
It's vodka. That's what it is. So there you go. If you want to come through and watch me get a Buttery Nip shot, it's over here. But yes, we're just all hanging out here and hanging out. We got Untamed Mando sharing her prison stories, mule wine from the toilet. I really want to torture Rude. I hope that can happen. But if it doesn't happen, I'm still probably gonna do it anyway.
You drank from the toilet? You drank wine from the toilet? Like you poured
only sounds
wine
like it,
on the toilet and then you just decided to grab a straw and say, hold on a moment, like hold my beer.
No, there's a thing in jail and prison called prison wine where you make wine in the toilet.
Yeah, prison wine.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah, you ferment. They'll take fruit from the mess hall and they'll ferment it in the toilet.
Yep.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
they'll make wine out of it so they can get drunk.
Yup.
They have other toilets, but they'll have one toilet they have set up for fermenting for wine so they can get drunk.
But isn't there only one toilet per cell?
No, so in the I was in more of like a pod, so there was 16 other inmates in this pod, so it was bunk beds, and there was there's 3 stalls, there's no privacy, so you do your business in front of everybody, including shower and the toilet.
Awkward. How many times did you throw up the soap?
Funny story
that we all want to know.
Funny story is I didn't drop the soap, but as I was leaving jail, I did hand someone my soap.
Passing the baton, so that they could also drop the soap. Got it.
Yes.
Oh. Man, the GCA is in my chat. Look at you, I'm 3 away.
What?
Yeah, I'm 3 away for 500.
Let's go, guys.
Nice. Lucky ones. And then I see Al. Thank you so much on the Twitter side for promoting.
Just need the watch hours. We just need the watch hours, folks.
It's so close. Thanks so much for the support, guys. I've only been doing this for a year, and I just didn't know what would happen with all of this. But I have a great community that I met amazing people like you who are really impactful in my life and are able to hang out with me while I'm drinking and raise money to go have fun with you guys over there in Florida.
Hey,
yes,
Nomi, you raised awareness about my channel, so it helped me out. So I'm pushing over 700 subs now. So I appreciate it. So I got to return the favor.
Oh,
yeah, Alpha's you're killing it, man. You're killing it, man.
Oh.
You really are. You definitely are killing it.
I'm just a jackass who plays video games online.
Same here, man. look where that got me.
But there's nothing wrong with being a jackass.
I think that defines all of us.
That's all of us.
Yeah.
Also, before we go into chatting it up again, I got a $20 tip from some fagots.
You want me to stay so you don't feel bad?
Hey, Nomi, you're 2 away.
I'm French 2 away.
Just say French baguette.
2 away from 500.
Oh, 2 away. I thought I said I'm too far away. Wow.
1 away.
What? 1 away? What away? What away? You want to survive?
Yep. Who's the lucky number 500? Come on. Let's
Come on. It's gonna any second now. It's gonna happen.
Any second now.
Who is lucky number 500?
Remember, if you subscribe, folks, leave a like on the stream so YouTube doesn't think you're a bot.
I would.
That is 500. 500.
Let's go.
Yeah. On the internet.
Leave a like, folks.
Yes, leave a like. I appreciate it. It's time to celebrate, guys.
Nice.
That calls for a drink.
You got 503 now.
What the?
That's awesome. Congrats, Nomi.
Cheers to that.
So now I can hear you guys.
Yeah, you just need your watch hours, right?
The watch.
I do need my watch hours.
Right?
But you still got the 500. That's good.
Yep.
Yay! I did. Oh my gosh, 500. Let's go. 504. Wow. Wow, you guys really coming through. Isaac, nice to see you.
Isaac, hey.
GC, I know this is multi, so I will go ahead and do that for you a little bit. It's like a pencil with a eraser at both ends. I want it all, but we're dealing in persons. And this is the activity that you have engaged in. This is the politics of seeing you dance with him. We begin with concluding remarks. Break up the pieces and examine the parts. Your words always cut when they cliche. But here's my knife because I came for the buffet. There we go. There's Emery. Yay! Oh. And I'm going to drink to that, guys. A pretty heavy drink, too.
Just that.
I'm
Irish whiskey.
Pineapple.
This one's for you, chat.
Cheers. 500. Thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh. You guys are the real ones for getting me there to my 500 goal. Even if it wasn't financial goal for raising funds for MegaCon, it was me getting in focus.
Yes, you getting in focus. That drink looks a lot worse than the last one you had.
It's just the lemon drop mix with vodka. There we go. I'm in focus now. This is for 500. Thanks, you guys. Cheers.
Congrats.
Cheers.
I'm drinking a little Red Bull and vodka.
Dang, I haven't had Red Bull and vodka in a long time.
Waka. It's getting to that time.
Yeah.
We're 3 hours in for crying out loud.
The waka.
The waka. We'll go for another 30 minutes and then I'll end it with every part of it. Oh, this is the way it goes with every part of it. Nervously saying words. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. Yeah, it's Studying Politics by Emery. That's one of my favorite songs, guys, by Emery. So, yeah, the GCA Discord voice chat right now just coordinated our
autism.
Oh, 500. Thank you so much, Isaac.
Appreciate it, Isaac.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it,
Thank you to the GCA for also helping me get there. Like I honestly didn't know what will happen tonight, honestly. Even just doing this a year ago, I didn't know I'd meet amazing people like Sevi, Mando, Alf, and then Smoo being part of my life. Tabitha, people who've been on the panel a little while ago and took off. Man, I am immensely blessed, and I don't think I could ask for a better life.
Nice. Well, it's your night.
Yeah,
it is my night. It is my night, and then also getting to do Ladies' Night with Horny Elf from sometimes on Sundays.
Do you want me to speak of that for this Sunday? So this Sunday we're doing a Ladies' Night. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna be playing Party Animals. And I think some of the ladies here are gonna be there. So, Sevi, you just let me know if you can make it. But we're gonna play some Party Animals. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
8 months ago. What?
I don't think I can make. I'm gonna try.
Oh, it's okay. So we're gonna go for anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, and whoever can make it can make it. If you can jump in at any time, you can jump in. I'm gonna send it. We're gonna do it over StreamYards. So I'll send the link out. Just jump in if you can jump in. If you can't, no big deal.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll keep you posted if I can. But dude, thanks so much for plugging that. ladies' night. And then what do you got going on? Well, I'm not ending it, but like, what's the next goal for Horny Elf?
Well, 1,000 subs. I want to get to 1,000. I got my watch hours for the next tier, which is 4,000 watch hours, because I started doing.
Nice.
Damn.
I started doing some 40K reaction videos to the lore of 40K lore, and
that'll do it.
That smashed my watch hours in like 2 weeks. It was crazy.
Oh wow.
2 weeks? Wow.
Yeah.
I saw you getting monetized really quick. I was like, damn. Like you were rocketing.
Yeah.
That.
So my next stage is if I get 1,000, then I can start getting ads on my streams.
And so much.
Very cool.
That's my next goal. I stream game streams 4 to 5 times a week. And if there's a holiday, it's more than that. But, do what I can based on my job.
Whatever you're available to, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I didn't have anything else planned to hang out for like conversing. It's also getting a little
conversing.
Conversing. And that's also
that's hard. We could all just talk in German. Hold on. Let me find a German translator. And then
mein Name ist Sevi und ich versuche Deutsch zu lernen.
Mein Deutsch is not good.
We could just have Smooth just lecture us in German.
I can show pretty decent German accent.
I can say mein Deutsch is super.
Mein Deutsch is 9.
Let's do some counting at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
year,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. My German ancestors are so disappointed in me right now. I just got
the that sounded too complicated.
I did the whole 23andMe and I'm 3/4 German and I wish I could understand that.
Mine is German and Irish.
Well.
I'm 3/4 German and the rest of it's either British Isles or Polish. And the Polish is only like less than 10%.
I was just about to say, should I feel bad?
Yes, you should.
So I think I've got 35% German, 30% Irish, 5% Scandinavian, and then there's a couple of there's 0.5% Welsh, and then the rest is other.
Other.
I would be concerned if the Welsh was a bit more dominating, to be honest, but I'll just leave it at that.
About that too. I was like, Welsh? Really?
Well,
I had for mine. It was it gave me a 0.5%, and it didn't know where to put it, so put it in Africa. It's so
makes sense.
I guess I'm African.
I'm 2% African as well.
So technically, you have that card, Alf.
I guess. 0.5% African.
0.5% racist.
Still valid. You could say that.
Yeah, that's true.
I swear to God, I've got the N-word.
When I did it, I got Colombian, Spain, German, and then Eastern European.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Smooth? Have you done your heritage to see where you're from, other than
Germany?
Germany?
I've got 10% Dutch. I've got 30% Scottish, 60% German, and there's a 10% that's allegedly from Africa.
Unknown.
I don't buy that one bit. I would argue it's probably Italian because I don't know my grandfather Spanish side.
Maybe Mediterranean, because sometimes they get those confused with Africa.
Well, I mean,
that's what I'm assuming as well.
You say Dutch, and Dutch is at least the language is the closest language to German.
It is true, yeah. Well, Dutch is basically an amalgamation of German and English, if you really think about it. So
you are less German than Dutch?
No, it's less Dutch than German. Less than Dutch.
Okay.
He's more German, but yeah.
I'm a German passport holder, so technically I'm 100% German, but yeah, heritage-wise, it's a hodgepodge of these things, essentially.
Interesting.
I mean, heritage is fascinating because sometimes you see like things when like certain stereotypes and behaviors that certain demographics have, like Italians doing the gesturing and all that stuff, and having a certain temper. It is interesting because sometimes you do see things in people, and you're like, yeah, you know what, I can kind of see that.
Okay, give me an example.
I mean, it's like arguing with people or like sounding very aggressive when you talk. Like when you hear Russians talk with their accent, it always sounds very aggressive to me because it's the way they talk, right? And Germans
That's
always.
what I heard about the CCP too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the same thing about the WEF.
Yeah, same about the red app that everybody's jumping to, the Red Playbook or whatever it's called, the new TikTok replacement.
Oh yeah, Red Note. Yeah.
Hey, let me. Anybody out there who thinks they're gonna like out conspiracy theorist us? You have a cell phone in your pocket, right?
Yep.
There's people listening to you as you speak.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So don't even
What do
try
you
to.
think
Oh, 23andMe. There's people listening to you as you have your phone in your pocket right now. So just stop it.
What? How do you think
Alexa
the ads
does
randomly
that,
pop up?
Yeah, PlayStation listens to you. Like Alexa, like when I installed Alexa, it
your
said
phone-
like, do you want us to like actively like basically go through everything you say to better? It's like no, but they still listen to you.
Your
phone. There was a lawsuit. There was a lawsuit that happened because Alexa recorded and had recordings of a domestic abuse that ended in somebody being dead. And they were aware of it, and they filed a lawsuit against Amazon for it.
Yeah, your cell phone is a tracking device.
Yep,
obviously
that's what it is.
And everyone keeps them on them everywhere they go. So it's a tracking device, and they can tap into it anytime they want.
And even if you turn off like the location services, it doesn't turn it out for your phone. It just turns it on for that specific location only to some extent. And even then, like if you watch trials where they're presenting evidence gathered by phone, it has your IME number, it has your location, it has like so much stuff that identifies you, and they have the same stuff also for pictures as well.
Telling you what I know, they can track you with the phone off, and unless you take the battery out of it, they can still track you. So, there you go.
Oh, I do believe that. That if the only way they can't track you is if your battery is out.
Yep. I mean, let's be honest.
Don't take your phone with you. If you're gonna go and commit mass murder, just leave your phone behind.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. But me and my Chinese spy, like we exchange memes all the time, and like he tells me of like some really good Chinese tea recipes. Just like, great.
Is that coded language, Mando?
That's my FBI agent, and I use coded language.
Right.
Right.
She been to prison, guys. She knows everything. So
yeah, she's hardened.
Yeah. she has insiders now.
I mean, I still got some friends on the inside,
bruh.
On the inside.
Got some connections.
I got those connections, man.
So when you go in next time, they will shower you with gifts.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get all the commissary, all the ramen noodles, like bring it on.
Yeah. all the scented soap.
Yes. Bruh, I don't have to use that itty bitty bar with the 3-in-1 shampoo and the wash rag for a towel.
That's 3-in-1 shampoo is like horrible for your hair.
They don't care about your hair in there.
The number one reason never to commit a crime: you will ruin your hair in prison.
Bruh.
Yep. Right.
Like for real, like when you get arrested after they get you out of holding and they're like, all right, it's time for you to change into your jail clothes. I had stripes. I didn't even get an orange jumpsuit. Mine was stripes.
Weird.
But they handed me
you weren't
clothes.
criminal enough, Mando. Clearly.
I guess not. They handed me the clothes. A female officer took me into the bathroom. She said, strip down, bend over, cough, and then here's your shampoo.
Bend over. Did they search your butt and everything?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they have to do that in prison.
All right, so for a brief, I had a brief stint where I worked as a sheriff's deputy, and when we brought guys up into we had to do that. We had to they bend over and cough.
Yep.
Because
cough?
people, because it potentially, if you bend over and you cough, it'll potentially force something out of your ass if you're trying to smuggle. If you're trying to smuggle something up into the prison in your ass.
That's the way to get it out.
Laughing at me. I'm learning stuff.
It is what it is.
I've got answers for you if you want.
I heard that if you're in prison jail and you have prison or jail food, when you get out, you're gonna have like diarrhea eating normal food.
I don't know about that, but
because my jail, they had other inmates cooking the food and eating their own food they cooked. So my food in my jail was lit. I had cake, I had some cornbread, I had some good food.
Yeah, I think you just went to a white collar prison.
No. I had some of the other inmates.
She didn't go to prison. She went to jail. Prison
is
when you've been convicted of a federal crime.
Right.
And
hell yeah.
It keeps getting conflated into prison. I went to county lockup, but basically but the particular county, the first one that I was at, one of the other inmates was like, yeah, this is the worst lockup in all of the state of Arkansas. Wow. I was like, oh, that's great.
So for those who don't know the difference between jail and prison in the United States, prison is after you've actually been arrested, convicted of a felony, and they send you to prison to do you're sentenced and sent to prison. Jail is if you're arrested and you're potentially sentenced to a misdemeanor, maybe a stay of like up to 6 months at most, and you go to a jail. Jails aren't as strict as prisons. Jails are like usually at the same location as your sheriff's office or police department, whatnot. Prisons are a whole nother facility where you go in and it's a lot more procedure to get in and out of that facility.
Yep.
And so.
What was one thing that surprised you about jail then, Miss? I'm gonna go to a white collar jail.
The fact that even the showers, you don't have privacy.
Yeah, there's no.
Well, that's a given, right?
There's no.
Well, I thought there was at least going to be like a.
They don't want you killing anybody in
it's going to be
the
at
bathroom.
It's an open shower.
It is. So basically the pod that I was in, there were 16 other inmates. It was bunk beds. So like it was just a big open room. There was like part of the room that had a giant TV where you could watch Fox News. Yes, they had Fox News on. There was like old style payphones that had like a little screen where you could collect calls and call people. And then there was like some lunchroom style tables and chairs where you could sit down and eat your food. At the rows and rows of bunk beds. It was like being at a camp or school. It was like school. That was the biggest thing that surprised me. I was like, I feel like I'm in school. Like a public school.
Makes sense, yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Like the cement wall, the cement block walls, the people who look at you funny. I got threatened. That I forgot about this story. So there is assigned seating. Jail and prison, there's assigned seating, and if you sit in the wrong spot, bad things can happen. So when I walked into this particular pod, I had walked in with somebody else who I had made friends with, because that's what you do. You try and make friends as fast as you can. So the person I had made friends with was like, hey, whenever we go to this, whenever we have lunch, you can sit with me and my crew at this table. She didn't tell this to the other people at that table. So I just mosey on over to the table and sit down, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, who the hell are you? And I said, so-and-so said I could sit here. And so the person who was the most senior person got up from the table, walked over to that person and was like, you need to run this by me. You don't just invite people to my table. And I'm like, bruh, I'll move. I'll go over there in that corner and I'll just sit and eat my food. And she's like, nah, you were given the okay. It's this person I have the problem with. And I'm like, okay.
Wow. That's intense.
You're like, I'm just in here because I didn't pay a ticket.
I just want to eat my food and leave.
I just want to get back to myself for toilet wine.
That's one way of doing it.
I mean, like, after that, like, everything was cool, and like I became friends with like that particular table and group and stuff, and like we were trading stories, and that's how I found out my bunkie was in there for burning her boyfriend, and the other person that was at that table was basically coming off of doing crack, and she was detoxing, and so she was having these hallucinations about my boyfriend, he's in the corner over there watching you.
Okay.
What?
I don't like that. I'm scared.
Let's watch something lighthearted. Share that video I put in the private chat, by the way. It's actually something rather fascinating. It sounds disgusting, but I think the idea behind it is pretty funny.
Okay, and then after this video, we are going to call the stream.
Yes.
Because it's been fun.
You might want to mute the audio. Once you have the video up.
Okay, so the video on the YouTube one that you gave me? Okay.
Yes.
Moral of story, don't go to jail. Don't be stupid.
100%. So look at this stuff. So this is a tourist kind of restaurant in Taiwan.
Oh.
You can literally eat out of toilets and sit on toilets.
What?
No, seriously, look at it. I thought it was like some BS, but this is actually
Japan.
That's so weird.
Taiwan.
What is wrong with Japan?
Taiwan.
Oh, Taiwan.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, she's eating out of a toilet.
Mini
bathtubs. Fuck.
Ew.
Oh,
gross, man! Don't do it! No! Just
Don't
say
eat.
no!
Don't eat the poop. Don't eat the poop.
It's not chocolate.
You can get poop related merchandise. That's pretty funny.
Don't eat the poop. Don't eat the poop.
Nope, don't eat the poop. See?
Okay, I didn't want to end the stream on a shitty situation, but on a shitty note, but it's been a real blast, guys. I had a lot of fun. $800. I'm calling it. It's been good. It's been fun. I'm still gonna go ahead and surprise attack a Rudai. I'm really gonna do it.
500 subs too.
500 subs, and thank you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not have been at 500. So I appreciate every one of you who stepped in, helped out, the GCA, Horny Elf, Sevi, Mando with her prison story, Smoothie DJ being a great moderator, and all monitor. You're a monitor. It's the alcohol. Yeah. It's the alcohol that's getting to me, guys. But that's why I'm ready to call it. Thank you again for joining me tonight for Buy a Girl a Drink Orlando MegaCon edition. This is probably going to be the only con meetup that I'm going to do this year because I do have a busy schedule. And Tara Crystal, I saw your tip in the StreamYard side. Thank you so much. I saw your kind note, and that's very kind of you. So I do appreciate you for tipping to my goal to MegaCons. I appreciate you, MegaCon. I appreciate you, Tara Crystal. But before I call it a night, I'm going to go around the horn and just ask what's going on. So actually, Sevi, I wanted to say something to you. So I know you're doing your Legally Sevi. By any chance, are you covering the Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds thing? Oh, yes. I want to hear all about it from you.
Yep. I will be covering. Of course, everybody saw me record my video about TikTok because that dropped today, and it's gonna be banned Sunday. So I was like, okay, I need to record it while you, because you had like a full group. I was like, I'm just gonna record, and then I didn't realize that I went live. I got so many messages and phone calls and messages, and it wasn't until I was done that I looked down. It's like, why am I getting all these calls? What's going on? And then it's like, shit! And I think I ended it with fuck. And then the stream.
Oh my gosh, Stevie. I was just like, she's also live, but I don't know if she knows that because I saw the little notification pop up. So I was like, oh, okay.
I was just recording, so I was just reading my script, and I was like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna have to redo that.
Oh, but it's okay. But at least we are gonna see some great content coming from Sevi on her channel, Legally Sevi. And anything else you got coming up, Sevi?
Just that. You can find me Moonskull, which is a channel I have with Aruda, where we do horror and sci-fi. Horror. And that should be kind of fun. So I think Sundays I stream a Mass Effect where I commit mass genocide. So it's how many cultures and communities can I kill in Mass Effect. It's been really fun.
That sounds so wrong out of context, by the way.
I know, but that's basically like I'm playing like a really evil renegade
shepherd.
Yeah, shepherd. So I'm making all the bad decisions, and it's just hilarious. But you guys have to check it out.
No, I did check out her videos when she goes live on Kick. So check out Sevi if you got a minute. But Mando, what's going on in your world, girl?
I am hopefully going to get back on track with streaming. I know for sure on my YouTube channel this February the 8th, we are restarting the D&D Call of Cthulhu conversion campaign called 1001 Masks. It's great. We're rolling some dice over there. We do that at every other Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that will be on my channel. I generally am on my friend Jacob Ironside's channel on Tuesdays, and he talks about older movies. We're going to be doing, let's see, Deep Space Nine, The Dominion Wars, which I've never seen. So that's going to be cool. And then on Roman of the Empire's channel on Thursdays, we are talking about the Chronicles of Riddick. So that's going to be fun. And then I'm all over the place. I'm going to eventually get back on my Twitch and Kick channels, streaming some gaming stuff. I miss playing Sea of Thieves. I miss playing games with folks. And I'll be on Horny Alf's ladies stream this Sunday. So yeah, I'm going to get back into streaming hopefully. And yeah, I've missed you guys. I've missed streaming. I've missed being on the internet. So yeah.
Yay, I'm excited. Alf, what do you got coming up?
Yeah, so everyone in the chat who doesn't know me, I'm Horny Alf. I do a bunch of gaming content. I do game streams 4 to 5, 6 nights a week, give or take. Plus, I drop. Lately I've been dropping 40K reaction videos for Warhammer reactions to the lore. That's doing really well for my channel. But so most of my streams are on weekends, so you can catch me Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, and then throughout the week sporadically. But this Sunday we're doing a ladies' night, as Mando mentioned. She's gonna be there. A few other ladies from this circle of the internet are gonna be there, so stay tuned. We're gonna be playing some party animals, bunch of fuzzy furries just beating the shit out of each other. It's gonna be a good time. So, yeah.
Ooh, it sounds like a rip snoring good time. Yeah, I'll try to make it. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, for sure. Smooth, what do you got going on?
Nothing today. I'm probably just gonna chill for Saturday because it's been a long week, and basically I've been sleeping most between work and just streaming. So I just need to catch up on a healthy sleep schedule and just catch up on some actual sleep, and then just chill for a bit because I still want to finish up that Erudite drawing that I promised him because I did the Savvy drawing and I want to hand them over to them at MegaCon. So I only got a few days left to finish them, so I might as well do that. Tuesday, I will be doing a 12-hour stream to raise some funds for MegaCon myself. That's going to be on my main channel, Smooth the DJ. I'm also scheduling some videos for when I'm at MegaCon for the gaming channel, so you guys have some content to watch while I'm actually not there. So it's going to be drip fed throughout the next couple of days. Tuesday is going to be a mix of like single player and multiplayer. So if you want to play some games with me, just reach out. It's probably going to start at like trying to think, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to hang out, just let me know. I'll be there and just try to raise some funds.
Okay.
And, Wednesday is usually the Hump Day Chinwag with Tomby and the gang. Yeah, and you can catch me occasionally on Horny Elf streams playing some games with him, or on other streams where I got invited to. And yeah, just make sure you sub to everyone and make sure you support their content. And yeah, that's all I want to say.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much to everyone who helped me to get to 500. It's been a real slice. It's been a real one. I love that Sevi and Mando were just like, jazz hands.
Those are jazz hands. These are jazz hands.
With that, I'll go ahead and end that with the jazz hands. I hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.